Bit of a spontaneous, well, not really spontaneous, evening stream. We're later than usual. I actually was not going to go live, but I saw there was a straight Rippin scrim. Nothing crazy. And I figured maybe we can give it a bit of a viewership bump or just bring some good vibes, good energy to it. Have some fun with it. I'm a little bit tired. I made a questionable decision. I've got an energy drink in front of me, which may or may not be a good idea at, what, 7:30 in the evening? But I kind of want to lock in. I don't know why I reacted like I just drank a shot, bro. It's just an energy drink. It's nothing crazy. I don't usually have them. How we doing? Scarface, welcome. Clifton, Moist Nuggets, your pal Chris, Comics, hello, hello, hello. So we're in game 2 in the middle of a scrim between Legion and Moggers. Moggers are an entirely new team. I don't know if these guys are sticking together. It looks like something derivative of Dark Inside from back in Atlanta. We got Sirion on the roster. That's exciting. Always happy to see Z on a team still rocking the phase tag. Maybe manifesting. I don't know. Ezzo has some pro-level experience. As far as last year, he was on at least, what, 1 or 2 pro teams. Never quite made it beyond, I want to say top 16, maybe top 12. We got Morgan and Ice Kid as well. Ice Kid is featured on a pro team. I think he played for Luminosity at one point. I'm going to have to do my fact-checking, man. Is Shirt Off Tuesday? Prove it. We taking our shirts? Everybody in chat has to take their shirt off first, and then I'll feel comfortable doing my own, okay? Tragedy, how we doing? Christopher, welcome, brother. Okay, let's full screen and lock into this. My bad. Anyway, it's straight Rippin scrims. You get high quality, or, you know, tournament style production value. I'll move out the way. Lady Mando, welcome. Earthlander, sir. What do we have? We have this that I'm just yapping about. You got Comics and Barbosa in the chat. Barbosa, welcome. I'm doing pretty good, man. Can't complain. Eye bag a little bit thicker under the eye today. That is, you know, been living life outside of the live stream. I think now more than ever, we've got some chill time, and I'm taking advantage of it. I feel there's going to be a point. I don't know about this year, but there's going to be a point, hopefully with the next Halo, hopefully before that, where I've got no choice. There's just so many interesting things happening in the Halo community that I got to be locked in 24/7. Steven, I am him. Welcome, Mr. Steven. Thank you for gracing me with your presence. You got the goat in the chat. Appreciate Straight Rippin doing things like this. I appreciate it too. I do. I think it'd be nice if there was more of like a schedule behind it. Maybe I'm just a little bit lost in the sauce, and there is like a public schedule on when this happens. It's typically Tuesdays, but as far as I'm aware, there's no like in advance notice. Maybe HCS has some sort of a graphic that I can refer to, because they randomly went live Wednesday last week, right? So I don't know if I'm gonna see them or not.
That one up? No, it doesn't.
How we doing, Dark?
Up, but wow, Sirion, great.
Welcome,
play,
Attacker. Legion Gaming coming out pretty hot in this. They're already up 2-0. CTF, I expect them to be pretty confident. You would think with the practices that they have together, they'd have an immediate advantage over Moggers. But keep in mind, Dark Inside was the team that beat Legion, I believe, and knocked them out the tournament. Flags!
Flag put in.
My God!
That is just damn good, Halo. My God.
Holy Flex! Flex with the 5 gifted. Bringing the best possible vibes, bro. Honestly, best possible vibes.
Halo right there. That is just
damn good Halo. TDZ Flex. How you doing, brother? Welcome back. My go. You're my go, bro. Holy shit. Thank you for 5. Malk, Minus Project, Hattery. This is Roxy, Train Race. Welcome, guys. Welcome. We're currently sitting just barely over 13 hundo subs. Very grateful for you all. Hope everybody's doing well today. Happy Tuesday.
All 8 members dead on the
only announced the same day on their Twitter, a couple hours before the scrims happened, from what I've seen. Right. Now, HCS has like a bit of a overarching monthly schedule that they insert grassroots like events and larger scale events into. I don't know if I've seen Straight Rippin in their like monthly chart. You know what I mean? Their calendar. They have a calendar. That would be a good place to put one of these things, or multiple. But I don't know if I've seen them there. Moggers is a crazy name for this team. If anything, they're shadowing the Mog roster from the beginning of the year. Maybe taking a page out of their book. I don't know if they play as well as them. We'll have to find out. But yeah, very similar to the team that beat Legion in Atlanta on land. So maybe they could give these guys a lot of trouble. They are up in the scrim. They won the oddball live fire, and that was a game that went deep into round 3. So it was a long game 1. Doing good, Tragedy? any good new teams. I mean, these teams aren't exactly pro teams, right? So these aren't rosters that are gonna shake up the Halo community or turn a lot of heads by any means. This is like the introduction of what might be our future talent, if that makes sense. Like Sirion, a ton of potential, almost ended up unfazed this year. Kason was ready to sign the deal, but the team backed out, I guess. Ezzo's played at pro level. Uzi going crazy. He's got triple. Uzi's been grinding all of Infinite, early 20s. The twins, both of them, I'd still say they're young guns relatively. I think Ezzo's in his early to mid 20s. Morgan, I'm not sure. But this could be like, a pro roster for the next Halo game or something. I don't know. We'll see what they work towards.
I don't know where he went.
Two up.
One there, Peter. They're Peter weak.
P1 right now. P1 right now.
I love you.
Yeah, they're Fridge weak.
We missed P1.
Yeah, I hear that.
Angel to you, Angel to you.
No, they're top 10, top
He's
10,
weak
top
to
10.
P2 gate, P2.
Top 10 with their shrooms to top shroom bridge.
Strange seeing 4v4s, yeah.
One shroom, bottom shroom.
One spot
Two
back
shot,
line now.
two
One
shot
spot
in,
back
two
line
shot
on you,
in.
on you, bro.
That's you're by yourself, Gabe. By yourself.
One shot here.
They're brick,
Peter, out by P2.
Out P. And one
On the
bottom
bottom mid, Rocky.
P2.
Yo, yeah.
Harder playing scrims in advance. That's true, yes. Straight Rippin are kind of limited by what the teams decide.
Yeah, I can run it to you.
I'm running.
All right,
We're missing one.
Thought it was Babs. Yeah, when you saw Sirion, right?
We're missing two.
But Babs isn't even... That's a
And one
completely
back
different
flag.
team.
The
That's
Peter
what Penguin.
on me.
On me Z.
I got one. There's gonna be one more there, Peter. There, Peter killed me.
Out there front base.
Love this escort.
Out there front base Z. P2 weak, you just down.
Looking. Calm sounding a bit clean right now.
I mean, Moggers are getting kind of cooked right now. That was a really good escort, just the way that they played up with the flag with each other. Although they're getting cut off by an overextend. It all falls apart. Holy shit. Here I am trying to tip them. I'm trying to tip them.
But also stopped over towards the
casters.
mid-map. Are Moggers able
I don't
to
know.
relay it
Yeah, you
through
hear it
their
now.
base? You got it.
They have listen-ins occasionally, which is pretty cool.
Don't
It
worry
was a
about it. We're
listen-in,
gonna
yeah.
help it, Ezzo. Run the flag.
Here I am thinking they're doing a good thing, but they somehow didn't,
18 and 17
cut off the overextend. Brock, what's up, man? Welcome.
I thought they were going to put that flag in. It looked prime to be
I mean,
capped.
yeah, Babs don't
And
really
lead to a
practice, do they?
4-1 lead,
Hopefully they
but
will start.
somehow at the end
If
of the
that team
day,
even
Moggers
sticks,
is
right?
what-
Like, we don't know if that team's going to stay together or if there's going to be... I mean, what else could they do, right? Like,
with 5 minutes left.
if they do decide to continue competing, what's a better option than Bound Eco, Penguin, Stellar?
Happen, including 2 Cat for Legion Gaming, or maybe a Cap.
They got third
Moggers
place
already
at Atlanta,
things
right?
up. Zuzi wanted to go in for the skill jump, has to fight.
We have a DSA tournament this weekend, this Sunday, I believe.
Himself an assist.
So there is something in Force to work towards that's coming up very soon.
It's at the 50%
DSA is completely optional to sign up for, so we might not see top caliber competition, but I'm hoping
That was a huge win by
we get something
ICE.
interesting. There will be some pro teams, without a doubt, trying to secure some of the prize pool.
Is going to allow him to still play aggressive here.
Hope the Pro League has done
towards
well.
Justin's
Yeah, I
face.
mean, the fact that we don't know anything about it other than the money available for it is,
pressure here off
a little bit weird at this point because it's less than a month out.
But it's
It would have to be, or what, a month out?
20 kills.
Let's
so
go
far
see,
for
yeah.
Chris Common and
Having
starting that
Sirion in
flag,
the-
he's bringing it over
In the
to
mix
50%
makes this a
portion
little
of the
bit more
map.
entertaining.
Double push out of
I'm cool with
Moggers will
this.
force this player out of the util. And
The Moggers team is actually pretty nasty.
Stop it ASAP.
I can see them winning this scrim.
ammo and is trying to deny access.
And if they do win this scrim, though, I'm really wondering if Legion, like, why did they bother to stick together, right? Are they each other's only options? Like, they've got nothing better to sort of pivot to? You'd think the Twins especially might have,
Yeah, absolutely the right
like, better
play.
options
He
to
gets
pivot
damage
to.
onto a player, just
if they lose this
another
scrim, I'm
kill
saying.
in.
Just because with all the time they spend practicing, you would think they got to beat
People who
newly
are the
formed
ones
AM
in
rosters,
position
right?
Play up on the map and maybe get a flag pull.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like if they're not progressing and clearly improving over such a long period of time, I don't see how they're going to suddenly, elevate. I respect their dedication. If they think it's the right decision, by all means. It's just you can't be losing this scrim. They should be confident in this scrim against a new team.
1 for 3, 1 for 3.
Two Argent.
2 Argent, 3 Argent.
There's still two.
Morgan is.
I'm behind him.
Argent, one shot. One Scrims, one Scrims.
Back now. 1 car 2.
One shot.
One shot, Argent, bro. Not dead.
Yeah, Mora, give me a second. Hey, man.
Peter shot. They're sure Peter. They're going P side, P1. Going P2 now.
Our front base,
Over
our
now.
front base.
Gabe, Angel half.
Our front base skaters. Go in RP door in. He's sitting outside. Under the ledge.
Down the jump. He might be going front.
Yeah.
Front weak. Front one shot.
He's still Scrims.
One shot.
Throw me, come
Damn.
Come on.
Cross.
More.
2 dead.
They're dead.
3 dead.
Let's go back Scrims. Let's go back Scrims.
Run.
Don't beat him. Oh, beautiful, Z.
Whoa.
Chris is up.
One gen.
Block engine. Block engine.
One fridge.
Going P right now. Going P.
Yeah, fridge one gators.
Mud.
P, Chris.
This guy's got to be on a pro team, man. They got to put him on a pro team. Come on.
On back base.
He's jumping.
That was quite the clean triple kill that we saw.
So we got a pro league coming up in July, Mora. $128,000. It was announced. We just don't have any specific details, but it's LVT and Shopify working together to put together, $128,000 in total prizing pro league. I assume it would be like there'd be weekly matches with money down that would build up to an eventual invitational LAN for like 50K or more. It's a lot of money, honestly, for a pro league. I don't really know where it's coming from or like how it's going to work, so I'm just hoping we get some details. And then Halo Fest at the end of the year in December has $150,000 in prizing, $100K for an invitational tournament, an 8-team invitational tournament, and then $50K for side events, like a Halo 3 event or Halo 5 or you know what I mean, just like stuff like that at the venue. So there's stuff to keep us busy. The pro league's going to go from July until like early fall, I think September.
Some way, somehow,
it's like we're not completely dead in the water, and I'm hoping that the launch of CE somehow gives us like indirect momentum. Just because CE's coming out in what, a month?
The first one to spawn up has a head start on the flag carrier. Has to focus.
And a minute left.
I know exactly where he is. I don't see a world where he stops this flag.
Yeah, I mean, we've had multiple events this year already, right? We had like a 20K in the beginning of the year, and then we had a 100K DreamHack Birmingham, and another 100K Atlanta, and then we had the 10K 2v2. So like, there's already been 4 LANs technically. 2 of them were like open 32 team, like larger scale, I guess you could say. And then 2 more were like more side events. But we've been doing shit, man. With online tournaments nearly every week.
And with 15 seconds left, I'm not sure they're gonna have a chance to get back.
What's covering next year? Just curious. And we don't have no idea.
Bro.
Like, so what would happen is if there's an announcement on another Halo multiplayer, the announcement alone would kick off like hype and momentum to encourage tournament organizers to continue to make Halo events happen, to set themselves up for the next game. Because that's kind of what happened with when Infinite came out. We're in a sudden death, bro. They didn't tie it, did they? They tied it? Oh my god. Okay, hold on. My bad.
We're going overtime.
We're freaking yapping.
I mean, I guess
if we get an announcement, then I think we'll still get events, basically, like something. Because the announcement alone will have people sort of waiting in anticipation, hoping to align themselves. You know, organizations will want to get involved and put themselves in the best position in advance of the game coming out so that they can, maybe grow with the launch of the game, is what I would think would happen. So we might have more dream hacks, we might have more like side events and things like that to build for the next Halo.
For anybody to get hands on it. Meanwhile, the more important
pro teams, Optic Face, Shopify. We might see pro team participation in Halo Fest. So like SSG have talked about having a roster for Halo Fest specifically. Shopify are staying in Halo because they've got the best team in the league. They're the only team that's finding, some sort of return on investment, I guess, this year. Cloud9 has showed interest in having a Halo team. FaZe has shown as well.
Easy kills.
But they can't really offer a salary right now. I could see those orgs coming back for Halo Fest. I don't know about Optic. Like maybe they have some sort of Optic presence at the event just for the sake of the event. But outside of that, you wouldn't see Optic representation until the next Halo game, probably.
That's going to be a big kind of swing here.
Hopefully at the end of 2027. But I know Last Shot and Cycle were saying like realistically 2028, which is horrible. Like if it's all the way out in 2028, then we're going to be... We're going to be playing Gears of War, like, to be honest. We're going to have to come up with ideas if it's that far out. I'm kind of looking forward to Gears. Like, it's obviously not Halo. It's very different. But we just need stuff to keep us busy, I think, depending on what we hear. Holy shit, what a clutch. That was insane. Shot the nade to kill one, and then strafing in front of the flag with a 3-shot beatdown to get the return. That was actually nuts. Yeah, that was super, like, icy defensive play.
Actually get a trade on to the next player.
Never played
And
Gears of War. How does it feel compared to
100%
Halo?
has just kept
Completely
deviating
different.
in this one.
I mean, it's got, like, if you're good at FPS, you can probably aim in Gears, but, like, it's so fundamentally different than Halo. But it is, like, 4v4 with, like, spawns, and there's weapons to control, like arena combat, if you think about it. There's power weapons on the map, right? Kind of like Halo. But the actual core gameplay is very different.
He cuts that one over
But,
towards the courtyard.
I don't know,
and he
man. It's,
immediately wants to change his
even for a Gears player, the new Gears looks like a new experience because it's got sliding. It's got like you can do different cover heights down to the ground, you know,
It's a really good
mantle
story.
over like tall shit. I don't know.
Moggers,
We'll
they
see.
do take 2 down for Legion Gaming, and you've got
Why were they saying 2028? I think they were just trying to be like realists, just based on like the shit that we've sort of been through in the past 6 years. People are kind of setting the bar extremely low
Moggers,
and kind of preparing for the worst, you know.
not sure they can keep this one
Is
alive,
is
but
my
they could be
thought.
worried
Like
about
I'm thinking
counter
hopefully
capture.
end of 2027 we get a launch and like a tournament by the end of the year or something like that.
Yeah,
But
you gotta be careful
there's a
here.
realistic possibility that it's ended 2028, but that's a long way out. That's a long way out.
Overtime, less than 2 minutes on the clock, so could see a reset situation.
When's the new
but I
Xbox
will
come
say,
out? Like
one
that hasn't
false
even been
move,
announced
one kill
yet.
could turn into
There's a
2.
possibility that Microsoft, as like a sort of marketing tactic or something, decides to launch the new Halo alongside the new Xbox. And if we don't even have an announcement on the new Xbox, then that could be out like over a year's out, right?
Has already made it
They
over
tried to do that with
5
Infinite and then fumbled that, right? Because the
Across board, Common
Infinite got
and
delayed.
Invaders all at 30 as
They were
Common
supposed to
just
launch them
grabs
together.
himself another one here. Ice Skate
something in
gets taken
January,
out
but that's such a
at
weird
thrust.
time period to launch a game. You would think it has to be fall,
That
right?
puts
If
out
they're
a
gonna
respawn
release
here
a
as
Halo
well.
game, it's got to
Morgan
be fall
playing aggressive, trying to
of
get
whatever
into
year
the
it's in.
base.
Shit's taking as long as GTA.
Both
Not
teams
like
taking their
actually,
time
kind of
back
though.
to a minute left scenario
It would be
here.
6 years if it's next year. It would be 7 years if it's 2028. 6 years, I think. Is that not already unprecedented? Final minute here. This might be no. They're too dead.
Gators already has that
This
flag
could go to
forward.
double OT, and it's a scrim, so they probably won't let that happen. They'll probably move on.
Common's there. He takes down one. If Common gets a second one,
Yeah, like
it's gonna be
October,
huge,
just
but
like Gears of War is
back on
launching,
the
right?
Return and Uzi not able to stop that one from
Halo Infinite is
returning
5 years
still
old.
in the
Yeah,
face
yeah,
of
that's true.
Moggers,
GTA
but
is literally
has
like 14 years
two
old.
players to deal with
Came
some
out in
good shots. The
2013,
follow-up
I
is
think.
there. Mind you, Legion not out of it just yet.
Yeah, 3 dead.
I
for
mean-
Moggers.
I mean-
Again, crazy
Sure.
sprint strafes going on here, but they do ultimately find the kill. But with Moggers,
Chaotic
they
looking
just
strafe,
spawn
bro.
Here. They're all piece side of the map. and
Usually Halo
Legion's
launches
running
alongside the
once
newest
again, they
Xbox. I
take
wonder
their
if it'll be
time
the
and
same.
drop
That's
it
what I
in
was
util.
thinking is like, let's
Doesn't
say that
allow
the
the
game is
runner
like
to stay
relatively far
alive,
along,
and
but they
now
also have
with
an
2
Xbox in the
dead,
works.
Moggers
Do
finding
they
themselves in a tough
hold
spot.
Halo? I doubt they'd be holding the
As long as
game
flag
because
is-
for whatever
could
reason
be
we're
looking
always
at something
scrambling to
that's
get
here.
releases out.
Flag is already made
But
it
I could
towards
see
the
them trying to
util.
align the
Ice
launch
Cube
of the
with a
Xbox
nade,
with Halo,
but there's 2
100%.
players already in. Zuzi's one shot still punches it in just like that. Legion Gaming
Legion.
tying things up.
Despite the fact that they had been winning majority of the game, they had to fight a freaking war for that.
Close that one out. I just mentioned.
If it's that long till Halo and Gears has a good rank playlist, I'll be all over it. Yeah, like honestly, if we get a tease for Halo multiplayer and it's 2028 or something like that, then I'm probably realistically. The thing with Gears is it's not super popular. I'm gonna keep tabs on it and see what's happening with tournaments and whatnot. I just need to fall in love with the game. You know, if I play the game and I'm like, holy shit, this brings me back, bro. This is the best Gears since Gears 3. Oh,
Here, everyone across
you might
the
lose
board
me.
just constantly playing good spreads on the map, working together. 22 out
Would
of
be a shame if
Zuzi
you learned to
alone.
use it.
Common with 19.
learned it and used it.
Common also being top.
You don't have to do it that crazy, honestly. There, like, if you can just get one good sprint strafe in, like delay it, a second, and then pivot and hit your shots with it, then that's
30-second mark you
that's
mentioned where
enough,
the
you know?
return did happen from Legion Gaming, but it felt like
76
throughout that run
accuracy
towards
out of
utility, I don't
Gators.
know if it was a fumble or maybe a player dropped the flag to maybe try to
realistically,
double
how
push
hard
and
would it be to
advance
put all
open,
maps
but
that have been taken out of ranked and put them back into it? Like, I wish I could give you an answer, Raps.
and he had to like
It doesn't sound complicated, right? But it probably, for whatever reason, is to just get like previous rank maps and throw them back into the playlist. On top of the fact that I'm sure there's gonna be people that'll find a reason to complain about it, like Bizarre, Catalyst, Argyle. Like they're not. I'd be down to play them again, but there's reasons why they were removed in the first place, and I do wonder if like. We're gonna anyway. It's hard to please the Halo community. I would rather we tried new things than nothing, though. We got to try some new shit.
Probably should have had guaranteed,
Especially
that they
just in the
weren't able
playlist.
to secure there. So that's definitely comes back to bite them
Midship
in a game where you
is
have
great.
already
It's
9
the
caps,
performance is the issue.
Alone, right? And goes into essentially
Special
double
edition
overtime.
Xbox like they have in the past. Yeah, they got all these special editions of everything, right? Like the Halo CE has the original booklet that comes with the game. Did you guys see that? I kind of miss that. Back when I used to buy N64 games or old like Xbox games, they would have like an in-depth booklet with a how to play, like, you know, visual, like graphic novel type imagery with like the button commands and like how to play the game. The Mario 64 one was sick. It was like it's like a legitimate book. I would read them sometimes. I would, as a little kid, I would take them with me on like a vacation, you know, to Florida with my family, and I'd bring the books as if it was like like a real novel or some shit.
Things either get out of hand or you see
Looking closely at
comebacks. It's one of
Elamite,
the reasons why
MF looks
I
like he could be
love
my
the Halo
older
5
cousin or
Foster
uncle.
remake
My
of
uncle?
Solitude,
Bro, come on.
because you have to value
I feel a little weathered today, if I'm being honest. I got I feel like I got a little extra eye bag going on today.
Even Strongholds was a lot of fun.
I might look older than Elamite today.
I think we actually got so good at it that we got it removed as a game type, but a lot of these maps, while they seem large, at the end of the day, with the lines of sight,
Straight Rippin's
and
got
other
no
things that
team.
exist, the
Straight
game's
Rippin
gonna be
hosts the
small if you
Scrims.
play or the maps could be
And
really
that's
small if
my
you play the positions
hopeful
correctly
clickbait.
there. And that's what we see.
People
from
come in,
some
oh
of
my
these
God,
teams
this is
here,
Straight
why
Rippin
they're able
team?
to pick up
Nah.
some of these big
They just
leads,
host the
and
Scrim.
Like you said, Tony, if you take a team 4 down, it generally isn't going to end.
A Straight Rippin
there
team would
because
be
you can force
kinda
those
heat.
spawns and collapse once again.
Morgan
Once a
is
team really gets staggered.
Morgan and Sirion played together on Dark Inside and beat Legion. I'm not sure. I don't think Ezzo was on that team, right? I don't know if Ice Kid was.
Like this, so that's where you see some of these big swings.
This is kind of, it's at least half of the Dark Inside team that beat Legion on land.
for the majority of the time.
Well, as of right now, both of these teams neck and neck at the moment, tied up 8 apiece. Common able to get
Really
away
like
with
that
shots,
midship
but get
clone
away
that was
might
created
not
in
be
Forge.
the
I like it
right
too.
word, as he's being
We should play some
surrounded,
FFA on that,
but a
maybe.
Shot right to the left cheek of Ezzo.
That was kind of fun.
Syrian right through the mid map over on the driveway. Common still somehow able to
AI is going to
conceal his
significantly speed up
presence,
the
and
process of building
mind
out
you,
games.
They have shock. They have a little bit of.
All right,
a
I'll
lead.
believe it when I
Legion
see
Gaming
it, you
looking
know?
very comfortable.
Still
at
waiting.
the moment.
I will say that there was AI used in the development of CE, the remake, right? They used some sort of AI, I think, to build this game out. So I wonder how the remake plays and how well received it is, and whether or not that's like somehow apparent in the gameplay. I don't see why it would be.
3 kills between them. Common looking for some of the weakened players over on the backside. Finds.
But
the
it
most
seemed like that game
backward player,
that
which
game
is
came
Syrian,
together
but
relatively
Morgan
quickly, I
covers him
guess, from like
perfectly. The
announcement to
reinforcements
launch.
are there, and
I
this
don't know.
time it's 3 down for Legion Gaming.
You know how low the player numbers are? They need to focus on a new one. Do something better than with Infinite.
Just hopping around. Multiple players,
I mean,
no shields.
it would be nice if the skeleton crew left behind on Infinite could still add like some simple updates to the game and the ranked playlists. I wouldn't hate that. Take existing content in the game and just, that's what he's saying. He's not saying make new content. He's saying just recycle stuff that's already there and throw it in the playlist. How hard could it be, you know? And it's hard to tell from our position. Yeah, AI for bots and stuff like that would be cool, yeah.
Gators. Tied game. Zuzi has great positioning on that camo, but Ezzo is there, and mind you, Ice Kid tries to steal it away. Not gonna happen. Ezzo gets back
Huge.
smacked.
Even backtown Syria on here
about to
too.
get
Should be
distracted
guaranteed
by
camo.
Uzi, who's pushing up real quick. This
Big
should be
momentum
camo
opportunities here.
belonging to Little
Split their spawn to
Gators
sniper
of
at the same
Legion,
time.
and with a
We're playing up
3-kill
on
lead,
yard,
it
but we
could
think about
turn
snipe.
to a whole lot more.
Snipe, yep.
And it's just so hard to play out of flowers when there's so many different angles.
They're getting burned.
and
They're gonna.
people
Oh, they're still
looking
spawning
into
snipe.
some of
Comment
these
watching that.
doorways
The
to
remaining 2 there.
catch you, and you
They're
can
gonna
see
split
as
them again
those
yard
players
or tram
drop
afterwards,
Moggers, they're
depending on
coming
what they're
down
blocking.
Towards bottom snipe.
Just a
and
little
they've got
blender
players
right here.
with camo shock rifle collapsing
they
from
lost it.
above, 2 pushing from bottom middle. I'm not even sure how some of these trades
Gonna make
came
this
out,
shot count.
'cause they probably shouldn't have. But Moggers finds themselves a few, but the real story here is going to be
Bring back
Gators.
Season
Once
1
the rest of the
OG
Legion
weapons
respawns,
playlist.
You're going to be able to connect on any of these headshots.
An OG Season 1 playlist actually would be kind of cool. Like, VR starts, everything about it is Season 1 settings. That would actually be kind of cool.
2 to 24.
I
This
wouldn't
is when we
hate
talk
that.
About things getting out of hand from the
But it would have to be a
mid-map
separate
3-kill
playlist.
lead to the spawn trap. It's crazy.
And good-
how
good luck
things can get
holding
out
any
of
sort of
hand.
player base,
And
considering
right now, Legion
how,
looking very good.
you know,
Gators
how small
has
the
a
player base
couple
already is.
shots
We're
left with
fracturing
the
it even
shot,
more so.
And plants leads to one of them on the opponents. Snaps on
Cooking now.
Syrian.
This is the
Just
76
perfectly predicted
accuracy
the
goat
spawn
right
and
here,
the
apparently.
movement. Little Gators
How we doing,
says,
Elusive?
see you later.
And this is that staggered and damage trades.
Oh,
and
almost
things
had a
we
Baduzi
talked about
behind it.
here. Somehow, and this isn't even
Can we
the
at least
first
take
time,
one
Moggers has done a
trade?
phenomenal
No
job
nades.
playing. Like, this is their sweet
Playing
spot
out the
back
cafe
here
can work
towards
off his
that
team. He responded
driveway.
behind him. Oh, dead.
Both earlier in the game and just
Trade?
now, you almost would have thought would have all been cleaned up, but somehow they bounce around just enough.
Gotta be a way to
live and
retain
get
old
kills,
players
keeping
and
the
get
game
back the
within
people
5.
who have left because they're
That
sick
would've
of
been
playing
over, but
recharge
four
6
go dead
times in a
for
row.
Legion,
Yeah.
And we talk about some of these swings.
Yeah, we were talking about the other day the possibility of like Halo CE bringing some momentum to other Halo games just because CE could have people like kind of crave Halo in general. Be like, you know, what's going on in Halo right now? The CE campaign's like pretty fun.
Legion still Moggers slowly starting
But then they
to
might play
claw their way
MCC.
back into it. Morgan on the battle with Little Gators. Zuzi decides to get involved, falls from the heavens to bring them within 40.
Pro-tuned
40
BR
kills for them
as the next
and
Halo
10
starting weapon.
Of ultimately taking the game.
BR aiming
Camo coming
and
up in
Bandit
30
aiming
seconds here, probably
is
the
like
last
such
one
a
we'll
different
see.
style.
Moggers,
You know?
they cannot let Legion
The
get
pace
this,
of
as
the
we've
way the
seen them
BR
close
shoots
out
and how the
games
tracking
time
works
time
and like what's
again with these
prioritized with
camos.
aim skill.
But just as
I
say,
like the
that
Bandit
Common does
style a
walk away
lot.
with it. They
Like
got
the
intel on
flicky,
two
flick
players.
headshot, you know?
Morgan
BR
gets
is like a little bit
cleaned up.
more like methodical
Common
and
wisely taking his
kind of
time,
carefully tracking the
waiting for
bursts, you know?
collapse for some teammates to come in, forces Ice Kid
It's a different flavor.
patiently as he waits to take the jump, get the cleanup, and now Moggers.
At the end of the day, I just hope the
back
game's
between
fun,
a
bro.
rock and a hard place. Not sure these players are going to have any opportunity to survive here.
GG.
Oh my gosh.
Wiped out.
Chris Common.
They're on a run
finds
now.
the backside
17
of
for
one
Mr.
and
Common.
One shot on the other and just decides to chuck haymakers at both of them as Legion Gaming now with a 2-1
Microsoft, the ship
advantage
has sailed
to run
with
the
Infinite.
series.
The game is lucky to have
Common
2,000
not
players
even
online.
wasting
That's
any ammo at
worldwide.
the end of the game, getting it done the old
Well, that's not true. 2,000 is like Steam, I guess, on its own, right? There's still an Xbox population. It's not great, though. I hear you.
As they take the series lead now 2-1. You know, and I think assists is definitely.
I mean, it's really the lowest it's ever going to be right now.
You can see kind of tied
Here's
neck
hoping.
and neck for the first half of the game, and then once you see Legion get into some of those power positions, like the top golds, the top snipes, and you can.
Most of Halo's competitive history.
kind of flip-
Honestly, it's revolved around single shot weapons. Not exactly. I guess the most significant period for Halo BR was the starting weapon. If you think Halo 2 and Halo 3, which was like Halo's peak in terms of popularity and mainstream kind of appeal, it was the BR that was the weapon that was the focus. But yeah, more time in the Halo franchise, we've worked with single shot precision weapons from the CE mag to the Reach with DMR, the Bandit, the Halo pistol, right? Halo 5 pistol. I wouldn't mind going back to a CE looking like Magnum as a starting weapon, as like a return to,
and Moggers, although they played extremely
you know, kind of the
well in
OG,
that one, ultimately
and having all the other types of weapons in the sandbox,
advantage
like
only by
complementary.
one, obviously a very long series, unlike a normal best of 5 or best
Can't
of
play
3,
ranked
even
in
a best of
Germany.
7,
Ooh.
you know, we're going.
Yeah, if you want to play, you got to be, you know, really sort of strategic with the time that you choose to play. And you probably have to have, what's it called, like a VPN
at them
or something.
Your your straight
So you can, your
pro
connection's not going to
spring
be
night
great, but
where
just so you can get in the
teams are
NA
already planning
servers.
on practicing, why not put some money in the pockets for the victors so that we can put a show on for you guys at home?
Yeah, not only that, but like we said before, just the level of practice that these teams get when everyone's putting their top effort on the line. If you're not practicing how you play or how you want to approach the tournament, you know, why are you even doing it at the end of the day here? King of
Crazy
the Hill
thought, Halo
Madness
Infinite Maps and Halo
as
Reach.
our next game type here. And Tony, like you said, like in the
What do you
twos we
mean?
saw Moggers just go down early, but then
Adding content to Reach?
you can see they do have the
No thanks.
opportunity or the potential, I should say, to take over a game and start putting some more wins on the board.
This is where we land, or what did they say? The vegan-friendly lettuce is what they say.
I don't know, Rabs. Yeah, maybe something new or a rehash of the old. This is Scrims. Why are they announcers? Yeah, hey man, I'm not complaining. Straight Rippin puts on Scrims on Tuesdays and occasionally Wednesday, I guess. Like, you just got to kind of look out in the evening, one day a week. Straight Rippin does a commentator, you know, fully produced Scrim matchup. They've been selecting AM teams recently, or like Ryan Noob's roster recently. It'd be cool to see if they could somehow grab like Luminon, you know, some of the bigger deal rosters. But I think everybody's kind of in like break mode until we can get more info on Pro League, and then maybe Pro League will motivate some scrims in practice.
Final shot makes
But we're chilling. The people who are still working hard are the ones you know,
opportunity to play for Red
not to
Sox.
say truly passionate, but the ones that haven't had an opportunity to be pro, you know, or not
Ezzo and Uzi
significant at
duking
least.
it out. They go all the way to the back base. Uzi not fighting fair with the repulse, keeps him away. And Ezzo, you know he's being frustrated. Had him down to one shot. Thought it was an easy kill, but nothing's easy when you're dealing with Uzi.
Gotcha, Tommy.
Uzi comes in, and now
The rank
just when
playlists
he
are
did
the most
work
popular
over the right
playlists,
side,
though,
he's
as well,
already putting
right?
down
Like
damage,
Ranked
getting
Arena
assists
Slayer.
over on the mid map, and that's just maximum efficiency and impact that Uzi is having on the map. Everybody
Stay in the
from
closet.
Legion
Yeah, I don't miss Reach at all. Oh,
And
man.
On the other side, you've got Ice Kid wondering what
Top
his
3
teammates
maps
are doing here.
of all time.
Wanting to see him
I
get
don't
some
know.
kills on the board. Sirion grabs 2.
Like Lockout.
But Ezzo and
Plaza
Ford
and Halo
yet to
5.
find one here
Maybe
as the
Live
first
Fire.
hill already
That's weird to
over
say,
in favor
though.
of Legion
It's weird to say
Gaming.
any Infinite map is a
Moggers
top
isn't
map,
trying
but
to
I
waste
do
any
love Live
time,
Fire.
though. They break through break through into red, kill Uzi who's hiding
In
back
this
red.
game, Live Fire, Recharge,
Kills going on the board here.
Streets,
That
or
versus
Aqua, that's like kind of a
could be
toss-up.
enough
Streets?
here, as you do have little Gators now in a 1v1, finds himself 2 kills out of that.
I'll say those 3. Streets,
And
Live
now
Fire,
Legion
Aqua.
Gaming back in scoring positions and should be able to force, or at least block here.
How about
Red
you, Clifton?
Sox.
Legion
Got a
Gaming
comfy looking
scoring
setup.
here.
Commons pushing it out, though.
Already up 1-0, but want to turn it into 2 real quick. And look at the way
Could the
Chris
spawns
Common
flip
and
behind them?
Uzi
Yeah,
are
they
taking
did. We're not
space
paying attention
and
to
getting
it.
value, but mind you, while they're played all the way up, it's actually shearing
Sure,
and
either split
sneaks over
spawned or
towards
somehow
the
flanked us.
ranks, and Zuzi has
Not
to
gonna get
out
away
of
with a
that hill
break.
just to take him down. Luckily, they're back to scoring. Our Legion Gaming Moggers need to find a way to get him out of the hill.
Better
It's
odds in
not gonna
BTB
happen,
than
though.
ranked of finding a game. That's fair. BTB is pretty
Quite
popular. Over.
yet, 60%
No way.
more
No.
now as we see a triple kill go over in the favor of Uzi.
Got cock
Just gonna
blocked.
force Moggers back over here towards blue. With the hill being so far away, I'm not sure they're going to be able to contest this one at all now. They do grab themselves a kill
Wait,
onto
that's right.
Common, but Common was just the sacrificial lamb there. As they do lock in now a 2-hill lead. And now
Ooh.
Moggers is forced to run back
So
to
split
blue,
spawner
but I'm
in
pretty
cargo,
sure
shot him in the back at the
they
same
just opened
time.
up the spawns. As you can see, Common now walks up, grabs himself another kill, and Legion back in the hill.
I feel like time and time again we see that Legion Gaming have a favorite map and game mode. And specifically, I mean, for some reason on Lattice, even against some of the best teams in the world, like even against an ascending baseline, for example, they somehow
Like a back
find
smack?
themselves comfortable
Finesse?
time. And
Teammates
time
there? You can live this.
again, Moggers right now.
Sweet, they got a break.
Down 0-2,
3v2.
not out of it just yet.
Full
but Legion
perimeter.
Gaming have built a comfortable lead to start things
Here's the
off.
setup. Ice Kid split spawns in the back of red. He can get behind them and actually pinch them here, too. Don't die for free.
Already got a quarter.
So you getting finessey with the thrust. There's one directly below him, I think, unless he died.
Momentarily.
Yes, he did.
They do grab 2 kills, so should be able to hold off some of this aggression, rack up some more time. You have a quick push coming in from Common. Gators
trade.
grabs himself a kill, and
Full
somehow,
break.
just like that, though, even though they had numbers for a brief
Any
second,
fighting games besides
3
Smash?
make that 4 go down.
I thought Dragon Ball Fighters was like super sick when it was showcased, and I had wanted to get into it. I tried playing it a bit, but I couldn't really.
This map, Tony, that can come back
I don't know. You got to really dedicate a lot of time to those fighting games to.
your way all the way over here to Cargo and Blue. It
They're
just
just
takes
sweaty,
so
right?
long
They're competitive, like Halo's competitive,
to make something happen here.
Smash, etc.
So close
But
to turning this
Dragon
one
Ball
away.
Fighters was
Legion
fun, though.
Gaming right
I just
back
thought it was a
on
really
the
cool
hill
game.
here. And mind you, switch gears
Mortal
over towards
Kombat's
Uzi.
cool, you know, stuff like that. Like I'll play it, but I'm not a competitive guy with that stuff.
There, but the cleanups don't get Legion
Hopefully
Gaming
LVT
out
Lamb will
of
have
the
in-person
hill.
audience.
And mind you,
No,
3
it probably
minutes and
won't.
29
For the Pro
seconds,
League, probably
down
not.
0-3 in the
It'll probably be
hardest
the equivalent to the
hill to
Kason
capture
land that we just
are
watched, but
Moggers.
in a
These are the things
Shopify
that you are staring
venue
down.
instead.
It's not looking good.
Yeah, they're all sweaty, right?
Not looking good,
And it's like
Tony, but
fighting
there-
games.
You know, there's 2 ways to look at it, right? Like, down
Like
3-0
play a
and
specific
so
way
under
versus Smash Bros.
2
Smash is
minutes of
unique.
game time.
It's a different kind of
Down on
fighting
earth a
game.
little bit, but you
in the
only
way it
need
controls
3
and
hills to
operates.
Get back into this, but thank God you've got 3 minutes of clock left to do so. Because anything less, it'd be looking pretty.
I hope
scary
so,
here.
Dark. I don't know.
Goodbye.
I thought we were
Still
gonna get
by
them on the
any
weekend.
means,
I'm not
could
sure.
Go Moggers away. We'll see. It starts with 1 cap though.
I don't want to get in my head and
Cap
think
this
like,
hill
are they going to
definitely
make any
definitely
changes
become
to
a
it last
believer,
minute? You
but
know.
Cap this hill quickly,
Hopefully
I
everything
should
is going
say.
smoothly with
Right
the
now,
preparations,
Moggers
and they're
about maybe
just for whatever
40%
reason
down
they
the
just
hill
decided
right now,
not to
which is
announce it yet.
great. Barely any time has been taken off the clock so far.
Still
so
plenty of
things
time here.
Looking a lot better than they did, but now you have to.
I mean,
fight
there's a
off Uzi.
point where it
And
seems
he's
unnecessary, right? Like maybe it keeps him alive a little bit longer, but he's also missing as a result of going for it too. So
straight mechanic. Meanwhile, Morgan.
yeah, he's
plays
spamming
his
it.
Brother down
I find like some of the best players that get away with it use it like not as aggressively or like in
Yeah, almost finds that kill.
Maybe very specific moments, but I don't know. I have an issue with that too. Like I over prioritize it when I don't need to, and I could just find the guy, or just hit more damage.
Goes for a stick, but can't find it. Just like that. Looks like, yeah, I was gonna ask if they're gonna start trying to play some hill time, but just way too much time on the clock. They're looking to close this one out. As QT spawns, if Sirion can find this into his hands and make a play.
How we doing?
I was gonna say maybe could make something happen, but does get cleaned
Happy
up.
chill
It's too dead again
Tuesday.
for Moggers.
Things kind of quiet in the Halo, huh, Dad?
Soul's got, essentially progression now is back tied.
We got to get some momentum back in the
I
scene.
prefer blue base. So
Lil G the GOAT. He's been shooting today, man.
Out from red here.
They have enough time, but it's not looking good.
In this game and make it happen soon.
They can't get a break on their spawns in blue here. Zuzi just won a massive fight. You got a team spawn because of it.
Now,
5 bullets and snipe.
And at this point, I don't even know if they're even really looking for it. With
take
2 minutes and
brains.
13 seconds
Not
on
quite.
the clock.
He's gonna get double.
At this point,
where did his teammate go, bro? He had a teammate with him.
They still have an advantage. Ezzo, and a bit of a 1v1. I don't think his opponent knows about it, though.
Dead or Alive is coming out.
Some sneaky shots. 3 down. Go Legion Gaming. The final player is here, and that's a squad-wide Moggers. You gotta get in the hill.
I don't know if there was one definitive player that was like, I created the sprint strafe,
Player top middle.
I think Descendant was an early adopter. Druck
left.
was. Whoa, pop it. Hold on. We get the hill with this. Back-to-back shots. Back shots.
The map a
Hold
lot
on.
for them. Those 2 early kills allow a quick push. They can take out.
I'm blanking now. Yeah, Descendant was an early adopter. Druck, Lucid.
Which in fact it does.
I'm sure a couple others.
2 minutes left to play, Tony. If they get this
kind of started the wave. Everybody else started to just pick it up afterwards. But I don't know if there was like one specific player that was doing it while nobody else was.
Shots echo across the battlefield on Lattice, and just like that, Moggers not only cap 1, but also have a huge start towards their second hill. Less than 2 minutes on the clock, but right now, Moggers are playing so damn well.
Yeah, Druck was pretty crazy with it.
Yeah,
early on.
Maybe 3 members spawning up here.
Last shot, we'll throw him in there.
Excuse me, in blue,
instead of the other version.
Towards the hill, they do clean it up.
You saw Lucid do it first. Lucid definitely helped popularize it. Lucid obviously has a lot more viewers than a player like Druck. So if you're not like super paying attention, you're probably going to notice him or like Formal doing it, right? Formal got really into it at one point in 2025 as well. He was doing it a lot. Sounds weird out of context just saying doing it. Sprint strafing.
They're not close enough to stop it, and just like that, Legion Gaming only having
they saved this.
Advantage
3 dead, diving and ice together.
To heat up. That's
1 remaining player has revealed himself in mid-map. Spawns
again.
open in blue here. Z getting in the DMs. He's in the center of it all. Spawns behind him. He could turn this into a flank, or he gets collapsed on. It's a really risky play to make. He needed to kind of do something with that flank faster because he's inevitably going to get a shot in the back.
Crew take him out. 2 dead for Moggers.
Hate the sprint strafe. PTSD from getting danced on. Okay. That's a different kind of hate. That's a trauma.
This is a time, though, that Legion can start focusing on playing clock with 1:20 left to play.
That was a good situation to attempt it, though, where it made sense. He's already weak. He turns. He's inserting the crouch, trying to, mix things up. You don't have to spam it heavy. Something like that, I think, can be effective.
Not able to take down Ice Kid using the...
it's not a guarantee for the win either.
Jiggle peek behind the corner. Really tough to take a player out that way. Meanwhile, Zuzi,
who was the first to do the sprint strafe?
To work with, wants to find value out of it, but also doesn't want to accidentally give it away. It's a tough position for Zuzi to be in, but with his teammates having
everybody's doing it, bro. You got to do it too.
No problem whatsoever. The pains go
bro,
down,
everybody's doing
and
it.
so do 3 members of Moggers.
40 seconds left. 4 dead. Spawn snipe too.
Zuzi, as they cleared out everyone in
Zuzi's in the pocket. He's in the pocket. He's between 2 spawns here, and he knows it.
Snipe may change things as some aggression is coming in too. So
Done. 3.
blue spawns get blocked. They're back over here towards red.
It's that blue.
Zuzi to just run
Little
back
Gators is
and
there.
forth here. Looking for these spawners and 20 seconds left to play.
2 dead. That was big. They might have an option unless they get blamed. Nah. Okay.
Take this game.
Holy shit. Block that final shot into the head, make it a double.
And that double kill might just be the nail in the coffin. Not a triple, but just give it to him anyways. Because there's no chance for Moggers to hop in this hill, and Legion Gaming hold on.
Well, the sprint strafe was always possible. It was just not important. If that makes sense.
Legion Gaming, they trying to get paid, baby.
Trying to get paid.
Yeah, we talked about how much time was left. I think they found themselves down 3.
Because back with the BR meta, you could do it. Like, you could always sprint out of your gunshots. That was always a feature. Just strafe speed was already quick, and the BR burst is slow, right? You don't want to cut the burst or like miss an opportunity to keep the rate of fire high.
It's so hard to kind of
How we
break
doing,
out of
Smoke?
these
Welcome in.
spaces and break a hill setup down.
Scrim
a
day.
number. It's not like an oddball,
I guess.
where there's a giant marker
Keep
on
him
a
busy.
guy's head that can't shoot at you. He's being in that like bottom ice hill, hiding behind those rocks. Unless you're throwing some really good grenades, these guys are very difficult to clear out.
Wow. Taking a look at some of the stats right now. You have 3 players in the 20 kill club. Meanwhile, also 3 players in the double-digit assist when talking about Legion Gaming. On the other side of things, Ezo and Ice Kid, 24 and 23 kills apiece. Very good KDAs coming out of them. Ultimately not the winning effort, but like
he had a rough game.
They definitely were doing a great
All things
job
considered.
of trying to get themselves back in the game.
Got
and
high
maybe a
expectations. He should be
believer at
statting.
one point. Mind you, Moggers though not able to get the win.
Morgan.
And
Morgan is
we're
his
taking some of the
name.
damage
Call him
here,
Morgan.
And that is a whole lot of damage.
Going back and seeing how fast the bandit shot was before the nerf is kind of nuts. The full speed of bandit plus the jiggle peeking meta with the higher strafe speed, yeah, kind of crazy.
Ezo is top
Early bandit
lobby there.
gameplay when people started to like maximize the peeking and whatnot probably was really difficult to deal with.
Being down 3-0, they could
Just call him
easily
M.
kind of folded and let that top middle hill go.
Or Mario.
Game been over right there, but they were able to battle back, and the last minute got a little bit lackluster. I think maybe they underappreciated how little time a minute is when one person dies on that ice hill. They need to probably put a little bit more focus on eliminating that sniper rifle player, just giving up the clock time and trying to make one.
What a straight ripping Scrims. I know the old school straight ripping team from back in the day. Yeah. So they don't have a team, but they're doing what they can to support the Halo scene and sort of, I guess, build awareness around their organization through hosting Scrims on Tuesday evenings occasionally. I just don't really know if they're going to do it until it happens. So it's hard to give you like a schedule on when to expect these things to happen. But usually Tuesday evening, they do a Scrim showcase. The players are paid money to show up and perform, I guess, for us, practice in front of us with some production value, which is nice. They got Elamite and Tony casting.
Talk about that triple cap. Nice shot from
But
Gators. I think he got a second player no shield.
apart from that, I think they've hosted a few events this year, like online events, tournaments.
Triple cap.
They've had a booth at a recent tournament. I don't know if they have any plans to host a team, like actually fund a team. Just kind of in a weird period. Like Straight Rippin would be an example of an organization that might want to put themselves in a good position with Halo Studios in advance of the next Halo game. So maybe they're, kind of stepping back into the scene, building awareness of their brand so that they set themselves up nicely, hopefully, for the launch of the next Halo. What's T-Squared doing? I don't know. Last I checked, he's like fit, working out, doing yoga.
Like to see a little bit more than 20 points on the board here.
I don't know.
The opening that Legion had,
But
early triple cap.
he came by for one Straight Rippin event at the beginning of the year. I'm not really sure.
Still scoring right now are Moggers. Ezo making sure
No
he
problem,
locks things
Popcorn.
down from the needle side. He's able to support
Hopefully
both
they pick
sides
up a
of the
team, though,
map
'cause it'd be cool to
while,
see a Straight
watching
Rippin
across
come
is
back.
Perfect. It's a classic.
Players like Renegade, for example, actually started their Halo career on Straight Rippin.
They have an opportunity to
They
maybe
still
get
represented
back
Halo
on
teams
track
back in Halo 5, and it's been since then that we've actually seen them hold a roster.
Go down, but it looks like Legion Gaming find their kills as well.
Yeah, finally Legion Gaming getting back into B. They had 2 down for a moment, but with these players coming off spawn here towards glass, they do find the reset. Little Gators trying to get the cleanup though. Gets 1, and not able to find the second, but I lied because he did with the grenade. 3
Regular Bandit with Sprint Strafe? Like the pre-patch Bandit? So like pre-patch, it didn't really make sense to Sprint Strafe too much because the time spent sprinting would slow down your rate of fire, making it not as useful because somebody else would 5 you faster than you could Sprint Strafe 5 them back. But with the slower rate of fire with the Bandit and the slower strafe speed, there's more reason to use the technique because you don't really waste rate of fire by applying the technique. You can still shoot at max speed if you're efficient with the technique.
in control, looking to
Or
take
like
the
any
lead
delay
in this
is
game.
offset by the dodge of
But
the
let's go
sprint,
into
you
a
know?
Listen in here with Moggers to see if they
The
can break
M392.
this setup.
Oh,
He's
isn't that the same though? The rate of fire?
I got it.
Tito or not Tito?
Rest it me.
Keep
No melee. Time for
No
kill.
rush.
Maybe
Smoke
Sleep
it, smoke
it,
it.
Rocket, sleep in.
Go forward, go forward.
Yeah, listening. That too.
I'm going forward. 6
snaps here.
My C plat. C plat. Going long. Going long. The big door now. Big door
One
glass,
one
big door glass.
Let me glass. I'm just playing C-But.
Right, so far.
Glass.
Longer now, watch out.
Nice try, nice try,
Fucking
nice
dead,
try.
man. Watch out long.
Let's try A.
I'm looking at him, looking at him. Looking at him.
They're
my-
nine now, they're nine.
We need those on you guys.
Like, this is the risk you run by pushing out spawns.
This one C, this one
They
C.
might
He's
lose
low,
their
he's low.
setup.
I got 2 bullets.
So we hear Moggers.
They sort of like staggered, pushed out the spawns, right? Ezzo went, and then he died. Zuzi was ready, and then Morgan followed him up afterwards, and didn't have an opportunity to pick up off of Ezzo's damage, and fought a new spawner, and then lost the 1v1. So they just kind of like back to back ran at spawns instead of sort of together coordinated with the collapse.
Back and forth.
So that put them at a numbers disadvantage, and then they just kind of played up and took their
and B just
pill control.
Constantly flipping back.
It's a
and
tricky
forth.
dynamic. Like when you have a 2-cap and you have info, you want to play out the spawns, but if you don't do it in an efficient way, then you might risk giving up the advantage state that you were in. That's what that looked like.
See lots of action.
They gave up
but
their
not many
advantage.
People going down here until now. 2 for Legion, 1 for Moggers. As Common throws some nice grenades here, but he's going to be forced to contest B with no shields. It's going to be a tall ask.
93 points so far.
Gotcha, double. Yeah, I figured the weapon
yeah,
would work the same, but I honestly haven't
Ice
tried.
Kid, it's a 5 with that. Mind you, Common, he has 2 weakened players in front of him, but not able to take down either one. Doing a great job of watching each other's backs, baiting and switching.
Oh
and
yeah, it has aim
finding those
90.
kills in
Yeah, the weapon works the same. What do you mean? It has no scope. It's even more powerful technically. It just has a kick. It has kick is the issue, or the difficulty.
Made by Ice Kid.
It's got like a bit of like a recoil to it, but it has aim assist and bullet magnetism, like the bandit.
And
I'm pretty
B,
sure.
they've got A B here. They know there's players in A though. They just haven't touched the hill quite yet.
And the fact that it doesn't have a
So
scope is
kills
kind of a
camo.
positive because you can't get
Another
D-scope,
15 seconds.
even though it doesn't have the range. If
Very
you're
mixy
crossing with
scenario,
it,
but Ice Kid somehow stays
don't get D-scope.
alive. That'll allow him to push towards A with 2 players, clean up
4v2
another
right now,
kill.
3 dead. Camo
Now
coming
they're
up.
looking
Good
to
time for
regain
momentum from
control
Moggers here.
and stay
Syria
in the
going out with a free camo.
setup as camo spawns.
Yeah, good POV to watch for this. They spawn him in pipes with no angle on camo either, so they have no
Trip
idea
cap.
where Sirion is.
Locked
He's got
in
free reign for
Moggers.
spawners.
Cross map shots looking very good from
He's
Ice
on
Kid.
bat
Looking at
ledge
all that
right now,
information.
see?
He's got little gators. He's
Gators as a
close.
trade.
I need more. Ezzo
kill.
just dealt with them.
Yeah,
There
triple
is
kill here.
Z.
Or excuse, triple
Here's
kill,
Syrian.
triple cap. For Ezzo and Moggers once again. Sirion, he's found himself camo.
Really hard to
Hasn't
aim
been,
unless you're mid.
Huge on the
Surprised
slays
if
this
you're good with
game,
it.
but he's really stepped it up on the assist
I don't know.
department. And
I would like to see the M392 in ranked. Like it might as well be in
Solid
ranked on the wall
this game.
in some areas. Like any area that has a bandit. I don't know if they still have bandits
Lines
anywhere.
Across Syrian taking shots in the back.
But a couple M392s wouldn't shake up anything to a huge degree, but pros would pick them up for sure.
You talked about the assist. He just added 2 to his name, holding Moggers to the
Rocking
trip
like
cap.
double bandits, you know?
I mean, if there's
Evo
ever a
and
time
an
to play
M3.
like that, it's in this scenario when you've got the triple cap and you've got the enemy team staggered. Just keeping them dead, playing for trades. That's exactly what you need to do. We've seen, 3-4 lead changes in this game, but out of nowhere, Moggers
Common with the
that
pinch
triple
here at
cap
Uzi.
is
Can he
now
assist it?
Doubled Legion's
They trade.
score here. Maybe be bringing this series back within 1.
Legion taking C.
223 points to 101. Moggers only have 1 game to the series right now, but it could be 2 if continued. If things continue to go like this.
Oh, we
Although we
overheat?
do see Legion
Ice Kid's here at
Gaming
C, though, to
moving
clean
in
up.
for the trip cap at the same time. Moggers
Nice.
are starting to swap out C, taking C and getting slays at the same time. And once again, Moggers is scoring, and Legion have to be careful. This game could be over before you know
That
it.
trade was enough.
Yeah, another big trade comes
20
out.
seconds left.
Which is beneficial for
Common can
Moggers,
save
like
C.
we discussed. They've got 2 at A.
Morgan's
but
there, though.
It's not going to do much for them when it's Moggers. in the
Oh, I
one
like this
scoring
rotate.
position.
Slide. Blade.
Sirion, he's got sniper. He's on a flank. Does find
Reset the hill.
kill that he
Sweet.
Needed and the
Oh my
reset.
god, we're cooking.
And now players just lining up for him as they're forced to
7
try to
seconds
make some
left.
plays
Full
and
map
decisions
rotate here for an A spawn. He sees it.
Sirion playing immediately for spawners.
Yeah,
He
good
knows
timing
this
on it,
game's
too.
over and he's just playing to add a few to the stat page.
You can see the vision.
There it
See
is.
the vision here.
Wow. 250 to 104 here on Stronghold. That is a lot different than the way the rest of the series has gone. Legion Gaming have either kept things closer or even maybe looked dominant in their own right. But Moggers on Stronghold, especially on Recharge, definitely looking very comfortable. We take a look at the stat sheet, and Ezzo drop a nice little 20 bomb. Ice Kid with the 12.0 KDA. Moggers put themselves within just 1 game of Legion Gaming.
Yeah, starting to feel a little
20
bit
and
like
15.
that King of the Hill on Lattice that we just watched, Tony. While it was Legion to start it up, Moggers is clawing their way back. Now, are they gonna be able to
Some
tie this
T-Fry?
one up, or are they gonna fall short like we saw?
They could.
in that King of the
I
Hill
hope so. I
Lattice?
hope they make a return as a
Take
team.
a look at some of those stats there. It really.
Why
was
else would they be
Moggers
around, right?
through and through
I don't see
their
why they'd be
players.
like running Halo events if they didn't have an intention of hosting, like, you know, having their own team at some point,
5K,
getting their merch out there.
4K range as well. So you can tell.
So,
they're
yeah, that's
probably
gotta
one of
be
the
an
more
objective.
dominant games that we've seen so far, and this one in favor of Moggers.
Hopefully this pays off,
Yeah,
you know, because
Moggers
they're
look very
they're
good
investing in the
here,
game to
and
get these scrims
now you got
going.
some
So
momentum under your wings. Now you get to carry that into the next game, and I will say I'm gonna be paying attention to every recharge and every stronghold. I want to find out, is it the map, is
Yeah.
it the game mode that ultimately this squad really likes, because something just seemingly clicked for them. And I wonder now, like, go to a game mode and map combinations like Street Slayer.
I hope some
what
pro
can you
teams
extrapolate
sign
from
up with this,
strategies
though.
and the energy that you had in
The
that
better
game, and how can we turn
or the
that
more
into a
anticipated the
win on
matchup, the
Street
more
Slayer? It's like,
they're
what
going
were
to
we
gain
doing
from it
right?
too, right?
And how do we continue to do that even in a different game mode or a different map? I feel like those are the questions that Moggers need to be asking themselves.
The fire rate is a little faster in the M392, which means they're adding bloom to it. That's not. Is that still true? Like, so the fire rate initially was faster on the M392, or was different than the Bandit Evo. But I think they might have, after like slowing down the rate of fire in the Bandit Evo, they might have made them identical. I haven't checked it.
That we've seen from Legion Gaming.
I haven't like tested it since, but I do
Camouflage not coming up.
feel like
right
once they
away
actually
here,
patched the
a little
Bandit
bit of
Evo,
a
they
delay,
made them
so
identical in
obviously
rate of
it's gonna
fire.
gravitate a lot of that attention towards it.
Yeah, the
Focus on
bloom is the.
fight
It's
is
not
gonna be
bloom.
camo, but
It's just recoil. The gun doesn't have bloom. I don't think
wait
it
for
just
that
has
timing
recoil.
to be literally just right, and back and forth we go. Bodies are hitting the floor. At the
Right.
moment
Yeah.
here.
Initially, they had different fire rates, and then after they patched the Evo's fire rate, I think they became identical. But I'm not sure. I'd have to test it.
And there's camo belonging to Uzi, and Legion Gaming are gonna love every last second of that 45.
I like the. Yeah, I think the recoil should be on the
Yeah, is he
Evo.
locking
Actually,
down that
maybe.
camo,
I wouldn't
plus
mind it.
recognizing where
I
a lot
wouldn't
of
mind
these
it.
spawns for Moggers are coming and getting early, but I want to say safe damage onto them, making sure there's no risk of being cleaned up with camo if you are trading damage with players.
Just kind of ensures that you
especially
have to
across the
pace
map
a little
here.
bit
So
more. If
Uzi
you spam, you're going to
taking
get
his
like the
time,
full
really
effect
kind
of
of
it.
playing these safe positions like we
Really
said.
encourages
Looking for
well-paced,
intel, looking
accurate
for
shots.
cleanups. It's got them a 5-kill lead so far.
Slick. Nice
And
lineup.
great patience.
Simple,
there.
effective.
We'll find
Love it.
the ninja on to
Yeah. Waits for the clamber. That's the most available moment to get an easy back smack. Bro's completely trapped in the animation.
He tried to ninja Ezzo in the 2v2s on recharge.
Evo is
He
max
uses
dope
it
compared to it. Well, the Evo with the scope.
there, and it's seven.
And I get you, like, just the straight shooting aspect of the Evo is satisfying for sure. Like, even just tracking right there into C, right?
More than he can chew
All
on
you got to
that
do is
one,
move your
but
reticle to
you
the
can
left.
afford a death or two, or maybe
There's
three
no
or four
consideration
if
for
you're
recoil.
sitting with a 9-kill advantage.
But it'd make it more skillful if you had to
Yeah,
consider
definitely
recoil.
a great start here. Slayer is boding really well.
That player on Laundry, he like crossed him up, right? He was directly below him. He waited to shoot until Sirion started a gunfight with him. I think, at least.
Some solid damage onto another player.
Completely took advantage of the situation.
They do definitely have intel on where both these guys are here. Aren't able to clean up either one. But as Common pushes in.
Only kicks in with the reticles
find
red. That's
himself
not
the
true
first
either. Aim assist still kicks in when you're outside red reticle range.
Almost half the work done.
It's
There's
just not as
25, so
powerful.
half the work
There
done
should
here
still
for
be
Legion
aim
Gaming.
assist.
Meanwhile, Moggers sitting about half of what Legion Gaming have at the moment. That's, I mean, just as dominant we saw Moggers on the strongholds recharge. It
Maybe
feels
up
like
to a
Legion
certain
Gaming
point,
are
like,
replicating that level
maybe
of
if you're far
success
enough away
here
from
on
red
Street
reticle range,
Slayer.
there's a
Dominant on
point
the
where
backside, gets
aim
himself
assist is
a nice
completely
little
removed.
assist, continues to move
But I do think
all
that
over
it's still
the
there.
map. At this point, it feels like Legion Gaming
It's
are
getting
so
ugly for
dominant. They're
Moggers.
just- they're flying
Or it is
everywhere.
already.
Yeah, that's a really good way to say it, Tony. Just
Commander had
very
a consistent
comfortable
recoil
and
pattern
there's
instead of
no
being offset by
question on
bloom.
where
It'd
these
be fine to
players
do.
are. You're
It's
not
still
having to
consistent
run
enough that
through,
people
like,
seem to
check
prioritize it
corners,
and
clear
get
out
kills with it, though.
PvE. It's very
Like, it doesn't feel like
kind of,
the
aware
randomness
where
of
they're
it
forcing
makes
these
it
spawns and working
like,
together.
is
And
the-
even when
is
they're
the
getting
problem
caught out in those
necessarily, right?
shields, They're still
I don't know.
finessing so well. Sirion not able to find the kill. The best he can walk away with.
Here's Ice Cube. Let's see if we can do something with it. Oh,
He
maybe
really
not.
Needed to find a double kill. Almost a double.
It's good on M&K,
digit-
yeah.
a double-digit lead,
I
but
see
almost
Woodham pick it
double
up.
The kills now
And
Legion
kinda
Gaming
thrive
is
with it.
sitting at here as they've gone up to 38.
Ezzo
with
kinda dead to
one
rights here,
down,
too.
3 once
4
again,
dead,
and
39 to
map like
19.
streets.
Just end and go
There's
next.
no
Just go
coming
next,
back from
okay?
this, Tony. all 4 members are going to be trapped here over towards C, and just look at the
Confusing standard AA and A magnetism. Well, aim. We've had this conversation, I guess, right?
Another.
Like aim assist, like when the reticle friction happens, like or actually in Halo's case, the aim assist literally is like kind of like an aimbot, like it tracks the target a little bit, right? Subtly. That aspect is active regardless of whether or not you're in red reticle range. I just think it's a lot. It's toned down. But bullet magnetism has to do with the bullets like snapping onto the target within a certain radius. No?
A5 for sure. Prime at the very minimum.
AA is gone at a red reticle.
No
Are you
choice
sure?
here, Tony.
I would want to test that because I feel like your
We're going
reticle still
only
drags the target the tiniest bit. It's just less impactful.
49. One more to close this one out.
Get walked down by little
How do you,
gators.
how
I
do you
mean,
take your steak, Tony.
Gators is shooting 76 somehow.
In
Cycle.
most places, I mean, especially
He's
like
a little too confident right now.
Give me a nice medium rare. If I don't trust the place,
I don't know if you pay attention to this at all. Cycle outside red reticle range. Is there aim assist? Do you know? There's still like some aim assist, right?
medium rare.
Shit, hit you with the big questions already.
Finish the table side too.
Hope you're doing good though.
Oh, nice.
Finish the table side.
I'll check in a minute. We got to go verify it in the game now.
Herb, some garlic.
Right.
butter.
I think there still is some.
Starting to get hungry just thinking about it. But like we said, 50-27, 16 apiece.
Bro,
for
Ice Kid
Legion
4
and
and
Gators.
13.
9 assists as well. Yeah, just a huge
Rough game, bro.
for Legion here.
I mean, yeah. I mean, if you 16 apiece, I just realized like you literally outslayed the opponents by yourselves. Like 32 kills between them, and your opponent has 27.
At what point do you think that they kind of just checked out of it though?
What makes it even scarier is that that same level of dominance that we just saw. We saw that at a Moggers. Like Moggers looked very strong on strongholds recharge.
I trust Cycle on it.
After what we just saw in Slayer Streets, we're thinking to ourselves, okay, well, you know what? Maybe that was just that one game mode map combination. Are we gonna see that again out of Moggers tonight? Those are some of the questions that I feel like I have now, based on Legion Gaming coming out and just
16 and 5.
on an absolute slaughter in Slayer.
Dunked on.
Yeah, that was a really impressive performance. You can just see kind of how everyone was on the same page.
Waiting on the Shopify scrims.
Approach the situations and the patience.
Hoping we get something, man.
In many cases, they were
Or
just
like
letting
DSA tournaments with pro
run
teams.
out and died. That's one of those games that was almost
It's
just
freaking-
over really early on. While most
It's
games
like a
like
wasteland out here these
in
days.
maps and even Slayer, you know, it's never over till it's over. On a small map like that, when you find yourself down, 27-13 or whatever some of the early lead was for them, you can't just give up a camo or sit back too much. Clock can start becoming a factor, and like you said, trading out kills is no longer an option, so you can't really play too aggressively because you only got a couple shots left there. So when you find you basically the real tell there is making sure you have a better opening start, making sure you're not giving up an 8-10 kill lead, right off
Yeah.
the start of the game.
Hopefully Luminon changed their mind. But yeah, I just what's the incentive, right?
Over towards, a little bit
I'll
of
play in the
area,
DSA?
that means capture
Sick.
the flag, the only
If you guys, I mean, if you want to do it for the, I want to say do it for the fans or whatever. If you 4-stack in it, by all means, like you can do what you want. But if you can like create different teams with your teammates, but I obviously, for you guys, it makes sense to just come in and win and get the easy money. But it'd be entertaining to see like you and Last Shot versus Royal 2 and Frosty, or like some other mix of your teammates against each other, and then like pick up like Collect or Z, or just I don't know, just if we mix it up, right? Like I'd be excited to watch variations of Shopify with different players.
They get rockets, but immediately
DSA is this Sunday,
by Zuzi, who gets the sniper rifle, but then loses the snipe battle.
right? I feel like that'd be
to
fun.
Sirion, who opens up the game with 2 himself, make that 3. As he also
But if other
connects on a
teams are
body
full
shot on the
4-stacking,
West
like
player,
you got to do what you want to do in
which
the end. But
plays-
I'm just thinking we
my,
gotta find
almost
some
made
way to
it
make this
happen. He
exciting.
would've killed all 4 players to start that.
I'm gonna play the campaign on stream, probably J Spike, probably. I feel like everybody's gonna be doing that though.
right now.
Like literally everybody's gonna play the CE campaign on stream. I feel, but I can give it a shot.
But strips that sniper.
Me, Collect, Last Shot for sure. We'll see. I like that team. That sounds good.
Finds a weekend player gonna get a
Like the 007 roster comeback, something like that, right?
There's a player in Mauler, but also another one hiding over toward the needle side. Ice Kid has to be careful as he decides to navigate this fight, but stays alive. Teammate gets a
Cancer.
kill.
Wait, what, Boris?
Ice Kid's alive.
Pure vibes, Turney?
Yeah,
Wait,
and
what?
somehow alive.
You missed me
Little
with the first
Gators
half.
trying to
A
get
Fiesta tourney? I don't know.
Insta-explode action, not able to find that one. We'll lose the sniper rifle. I think only had one. Oh no, yeah, one shot left in it. Somehow.
Can't understand for the life of me
Sirion
why
with the
LG won't
repulse
scrim
play.
SR. I mean,
Absolutely.
okay, right now they're probably not scrimming him because there's not a lot of incentive to be scrimming right now. We don't even really know when the pro league is beginning or full details of it.
Continues the destruction. as
Once
he pushes into the
that's
base,
announced,
2
maybe
more.
they change their
They
mind. But
might
I agree. I think
the cap here
you
for
know you should practice against your best possible practice.
Looking for those overextenders. Uzi's in an interesting angle from the needle pit. Found a couple shots on the flag carrier, but obviously not enough.
Oh, I got it, Boreas. Okay, I didn't make sense. Like how? Yeah, like would it be cancer to play at Fiesta
Flag
tourney?
cap,
Okay,
the
okay.
first one of the game going to
It's like when we say that's AIDS, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
like we said, being a nuisance in their base, found himself a couple
Got you.
extra kills, went for a flag.
Yeah,
kill.
I don't know. I think the pros would hate
End
it.
of
I
his
would.
run as he
We would
gets
enjoy
cleaned up.
watching it. I think the pros would
Now
hate a
we'll see
Fiesta
if Legion
tourney.
Gaming can get anything going
But it would be
here
fun to
as they
watch.
have
I'd be super
finally
down.
Cleaned out their base.
shots from across the map looking very good.
Depends
from
on
Ice
how
Kid.
crazy the
Overshield
Fiesta
and
is.
Rockets
Like
are
if we're
on the
talking like super Fiesta, where it's just like
less. Ice Kid
ridiculousness versus standard, I think like standard Fiesta would be maybe
towards the OS,
a good time.
and
I don't know.
meanwhile, Ice Kid decided to keep his eyes on the
Oh, that was almost
Rockets.
slick at Uzi.
Takes down Uzi.
Deny.
Can he stay alive though? Rockets, I'm not sure if they're able to grab it. No, little Gators have it.
Dress
and
up
they
as
have Overshot
Cortana
as
for the
well.
stream. I'll get the
Oh,
viewers.
no, and he was expecting Ice Kid to go over towards Needle's side.
I'll keep that in mind. If
Maybe
we're really
jump up
down
towards
bad,
Green
really
Box,
down
but
bad,
Ice Kid with a great heads up
always
play
got that in the
action
back
grabs
pocket.
Himself the kill onto the overshield player as well.
if he's got a decent prize for you, play whatever. Okay.
Morgan here that secured the overshield.
If I was to host like some sort of a
These players, we
Shyway showdown type thing for like $1 grand, $2 grand, something like that,
over towards
I can get
Sniper
Shopify in there. Yeah.
They're gonna get this flag cap
Maybe.
there. They're gonna have to clean these up, but sure enough, Zuzi does get sniper.
I'll work
and
with
escape
War
from the
Turtle
base,
and
that's gonna
Luminon
shut
and try to
down
get some
everything
sort of
Moggers have going.
a tournament together.
Snipe in his hands. And a player in his sights. See the pings going, and he knows exactly where Syrian is.
Oh.
Target switches. Snipes the player from across the map. Syrian still hopping around over toward the bottom snipe side. The cleanup is there. 3 down, go Moggers. The final player actually hiding over in the flag side. They find out. As they try to run
Cook
the
him?
fight as an
Oh,
isolated
did he not have
spawner.
bandit ammo?
Enzo's still alive. He got
Hold out the
kill.
snipe.
Puts
Or
the
that-
bonus damage in.
be a
Common
flag.
takes down both with ease. 4 down for
Well, Gators is
Moggers.
far off though. He doesn't have
Four
cut.
down
Oh,
and a
Uzi's
flag pull with the
get back.
Uzi having sniper in the base.
Done cooked.
Lining up some headshots.
Missing
I think
Ezo on the
player
spawn
did get
rotate.
through there.
And they split. They split.
With that sniper kill, it does force the spawn towards Mauler. Uzi grabbed himself yet another kill.
Still
and
got the
somehow
kill, they
stays
still
alive.
should be
That's three
okay.
dead for Moggers momentarily. And sure
Is
enough,
that an indication that you should back up the Mauler just to guarantee all of the spawns are power there? Maybe.
I was a little worried with this flag when I saw the fumble.
If it's 4v4, gotcha. I don't think I've ever really missed any random tourneys in your career ever. What about the Forge Hub tourneys? Did you play in all those? I feel like the Forge Hub actually they put like good money down for the Forge Hub
Sirion
tourney.
sitting at 11, and we saw how he was playing to start this. So Little Gators doing big
No
things
hammers. Fiesta always turns into Griff Ball by the
in a
end.
1v1 with Sirion, and actually comes
Hammers are
away with
strong,
that
but
win that really starts
I feel like
separating himself
a
from the
pro
pack
with
now.
you know any
Great job
ranged,
by Little Gators.
like any sniper would just dominate the lobby. Like that
Two
multi
players
rapid
rotate
fire
over
sniper.
toward
That
the
shit's
green side.
insane.
Little Gators with the shots, but doesn't have the shields exactly to fight them off with. Meanwhile, on the other side of things, Morgan trying to stop that flag from getting over in the long haul side. It's
Yeah,
not going to
yeah.
happen. They're not going to get more.
Forge Hub would be
much
cool. I'd like
further
to see
than
one of
that, I should
those.
say, because Common
They
was
had like 5,000
surrounded
down.
by multiple members of Moggers, and the return already
See,
going
this
down.
is W
so
dedication
nothing
right here.
happening
This
with
is
that
what we
flag.
need,
Could
right,
be
Scary?
a counter, in fact, as Moggers are already on the offense.
Uzi grabs himself. Overshield again. Rockets are still up. Nobody's been able to grab that quite yet. Overshield rockets can be a very dangerous combination as Uzi's yet to take even any
Call it a
damage,
composition. That
Does
works
spawn
too.
out a player here towards top tower. I don't see
I start
any
keeping
hit
him busy,
markers there.
burning 2
Moggers
rockets to
find
get the
any
kill.
damage, does clean
Fly's
it
still
up,
moving though.
takes rockets out of
3v2
the
right
equation.
now.
The flag's
Counter
already
pull.
been pulled. This could be another tough one here for Moggers to battle out of. We'll see how they elect to play it.
High ping on a map with a
Tower
ghost.
clear?
The game is even. Wait, what? No,
See the
thank you.
pings going in. He would love to try to commit towards this flagpole, but he knows that that flag just sitting mid-map is bait. And the nades perfectly land at the feet of young Syrian.
Gonna
to
re on
go
both
down
sides.
for Moggers. Return is here, Little Gators. Just maybe a split second too late on that one. Double return, 6 minutes or a little bit less than that on the clock. Plenty of time for either one of these squads to cap a flag or two.
Wow, just unseen. Okay.
New snipers just spawn. Little Gators pushes in very aggressively, finds himself one, but can't get the kill onto Sirion. Sirion doing everything he can. Does find himself shields. And sure enough, finds himself
See with a full
sniper
snipe?
rifle. Rather than playing from tower, going through long haul, sitting at
Put on a
16
show,
kills,
please.
So he's definitely answered
Hold up.
back.
His whole team's dead. His whole
But
team
as
is
we
dead.
see
You gotta
that
back up.
3 go down, and now he's trapped. Last player alive with sniper rifle.
Should
They
do a
know
Pro
he's
and
here.
Joe Onyx 2v2 tournament.
Basically flipping the map in like
Maybe.
50-50 rather than kind of
Did those get?
vertically. It's
It
now
depends on
horizontal
who
here.
signs
Does
up, I guess,
finally
right?
get cleaned
That's
up,
okay.
and as we say that, 3 dead
See the 3
for
Musketeers?
Moggers.
We need
Chris
one.
Common has
Yo, you want me to play? Can I play with you guys in the DSA?
the Legion here and
You guys need a
he
fourth?
can pull ahead in this pit CTF.
Bro, holy shit.
They're 2 trading pit. Both ones.
One
Dead,
shot,
dead.
one shot first, one shot first. After this.
I gotta
I'm
lock
dead
in.
to first. I'm dead to first.
There's two. There's two.
I'm dead. One shot and they're fucking Waller.
That'd be so intimidating, though, if I'm gonna be honest. I'd be trying not to just, like, anchor the team the whole time.
I'm playing for OS. I'm playing for OS.
We'd probably still win. I feel like you probably still would. Honestly, like, I would just do whatever I can to make sure I don't, like, completely throw for you guys. I think we'd honestly, yeah, no, we'd at least get grand finals.
OS. Rocky.
You getting sniped on all the map? Okay. I mean, I was assuming that was implied. Like, obviously, I'm getting sniped. I got the best shot in the lobby.
Nice. One our cuts. Our cuts.
Oh,
It's a
what a
flag, it's
five.
flag.
Wow. One killed.
I died to long haul.
One shot, one shot first.
I've been waiting for this moment, man. Kicking off my pro
I'm playing a
career,
spawner, I'm playing a spawner.
One first. One first.
you know, with a couple unknown amps, right? Just needed the right collection of talent to surround me so people could see how good I am.
good Halo right there.
Oh, let's go,
Good
attacker.
Halo. My God.
57
Long,
gifted.
long,
Holy
long,
shit.
long,
Cycle,
long,
welcome.
Z.
Let's go.
He's first. Yes, be first, Morgan.
My first tournament. And we win. W attacker.
And you can tell this is a hard-fought battle.
Wait, that shit, if I had like a Halo resume, that would be going right on the resume,
He
man.
made it down the long haul side. and
Teamed
in
with
the
Shopify.
face of Moggers,
One Halo tournament.
to one advantage. The follow-up kills are
First
there
pros.
as well. Little Gators does shut down
Already
one,
shirtless.
But can he shut down a whole
Get
lot more
sub,
than that?
shirtless
you find
already.
yourself down by 1 if you're Legion Gaming.
Great grenade, but doesn't find enough damage.
Trying to get a time to make an
Clean up
impact
the
here.
kill here. Gators gets cleaned up. He's the first one, or well, tied with Sirion at 20 apiece now. Morgan, nice challenge. Long haul finds himself one with the battle rifle. Should be able to play pretty aggressive
Full
here on
time?
these players of
You
Legion.
snipe coming up.
And with 2 dead snipers spawning, we may be looking at an opportunity for Moggers to get another flag pull.
I feel like maybe he could have played for the snipe, or he's trying to pick up
This
off
is
of his
already here.
teamate.
I'm not sure ultimately.
Didn't get
if
any
Legion
info
Gaming
on that
has
player's
intel. They're
rotation, so
finding
Common
out
gonna
the
catch him
hard
off
way.
guard
Does
here.
Shots
Yeah.
onto Ezzo and a perfect nade coming to Common. Now you see Common moving in with the sniper. 8 bullets in the chamber, ready, locked, and loaded. Common, you can make some game-changing plays right here, right now. Starts with a 2-tap onto Morgan.
I do kind of want to play in the
Players down
DSA,
to
though.
where
I
he's
just
at.
wouldn't expect to
Body
play on like
shot
a
not
full
gonna
pro
connect
team,
onto
but
Ezzo, Syrian
it would be
chasing down
dope.
his teammate, and mind you, somehow it's Legion Gaming, the ones that are finding kills here. Only 1 go down for Legion. Meanwhile, Moggers a bit staggered.
And Common playing
Apparently
so
a headshot.
patiently, knowing someone's going to spawn over here towards court side of the map with his teammates over
he's
there.
big chilling
towards
in sword
Needles
here.
And Mauler. You have Moggers trying to break through to their
There's no dumb
flag,
deaths,
make sure they
ideally.
can't- the rest of Legion Gaming
He's to
can't get
stay in the
this
play
flag
so his
on the
teammates don't die
move.
without him, right? I feel like he
Common
might be
just
playing
playing
his life a little
super
bit too
patient.
much. Ezzo, like Uzi, his team is committed. Tom is chilling
Ooh.
back here.
Snipe shot to the back of the head. Ezzo right at Uzi. Overshield in the hands of Ezzo, and he spots the sniper. Sniper hits the battlefield, and Moggers can't even go
Started
for
an
it
UG
because he knows he
team?
has to
Oh,
apply
God.
pressure with his teammate in Syrian, who actually just went
Maybe.
down, and things don't exactly.
I feel like I would want to, if I do sign up, I would want to finesse some sort of like, I mean, that's like the ultimate God squad right there. Last shot cycle K, but I was thinking like, could I ask Sirion and would he be down to like get some sort of ragtag
Hey, Moggers have found
AM
themselves
pro team together?
a hard-fought position in the lead by 1.
Then I'm
gap.
like, then I'm really competing in this thing.
Is defense, but the best defense is generally a great offense.
It's not just like I'm coming in expecting to get DFR'd.
Legion's map.
Maybe I win one
That's the thing
series.
at flagpole.
Zuzi with the win here. Little Gators makes it back-to-back. Sadly, not able to stay alive over toward the right angle.
Ooh.
Syrian, another fight, takes that, turns it into a double. Morgan knows that Chris Common's over on the Mauler side. Syrian trusting his teammate as already pushing through the green box and running to 2 more members of Legion Gaming.
Yeah, Sirion tries to play up on the
They got a
map.
chance, two
Like you
dead.
said, keep some of that pressure
And his
onto
zoom
the
in.
base of Legion, but with 2 going
Really
down,
good
and some
damage
great
from that
teamwork
angle.
from Legion, they
Teammate cleans it up
bought
immediately.
their way back over here
Got him
towards
trapped here
Mauler.
in tower.
And
They're overextending, though.
playing it patiently. They know
Or
this is their only
dilly-dallying a little bit,
opportunity
I
to
don't
get
know.
this flag pull. They need to get the kills and the flag pull while living here.
Right.
Definitely going to be a tall ask.
Yo, actually unheard of
Flag
for the
start
record. I
nowhere
don't think
toward the
anybody
platform.
that old
Little bit of
has
bait at the
started
moment.
competing in Halo.
Couple shots going out, could be a relayed flag. See multiple different targets, not able to get it down
Never
to the
give
long
up.
haul. That's 1 kill that goes the way of Moggers.
Trying to inspire all the
Few
youngs
more
out
of
there.
that, and this flag is getting returned, which could be exactly what happens. Common can't set the flag. There's a plasma grenade perfectly on it, time winding down, and ultimately they're running out of it. Sudden that started, but ends quickly as there's no touch, no chance. Moggers back within 1.
I mean, I think Legion
I thought he said poggers, bro. I kind of like that.
maybe-
Poggers?
maybe even went for the flag just a little early. They had maybe
They're
kind
just
of
so
pulled the
hyped to
needle
win.
side or just kind of played for some more kills instead of
Inspire
trying to
me.
run it. I think they could have extended that overtime a bit more there.
Oh, wait. Little Gators is sending in late year 5. He figured it
But
out.
32 wasn't quite
32,
enough.
21, and 7. I mean, he figured this lobby out.
5, Morgan's 20.
If you're Sirion right now and you're seeing Little G like outperform you, are you like personally attacked?
Starting to gain
You know, like, are you
ground
insulted
back
by
in the
this?
series score.
Does that get in your head? Shooting 72, the most accuracy in the lobby?
Being
Holy
shot
shit.
By both Little Gators and Common. That is actually
Bro said straight
ridiculous.
Rippin' Scrims. This is my shot.
Shooting about
This is it.
70%. Very rarely do you see one player in the lobby shooting that high, but 2 on the same team is kind of crazy to think about.
Yeah, great overall performance. Like we said so many times before, I think this is a team that could probably benefit a lot from just going over some of the game types that they're struggling at, because we can see how dominant they are when they're comfortable and everyone's kind of on the same page here. And battling back 4-3 after finding themselves down, 3 games at one point, definitely showing, that you can never count these guys out.
Oh.
And I wonder, I mean, I heard, I swear I saw something in the chat, maybe it was Syrian that
Yeah,
said
we're big chilling.
something about a pickup team, and I'm like, man, you guys
competitive
are too good
scrim.
to be a pickup team, man. You're looking
that.
pretty damn good. I don't know, maybe like you said, a little bit of film review, a little bit more scrims, and we could see some magic here, which we'll continue to see that on your straight ripping pro scrim night. It's Legion Gaming going up against Moggers. Why don't we go on a short break? Give these guys a
Exhausting?
long series
Loggage?
so far.
Oh, like actually going to a LAN? So that can't happen anymore, right? Playing an online tournament, that's easy. It's not exhausting. That's totally fine. I mean, it's a long day, but I'd be fine. And then if we go out the tournament, we just switch into watch party mode, so we're good. Attending a LAN is not possible for me maybe until the next Halo, or at least until next year. Because there are no LANs, no open sign-up LANs taking place, I think, for the rest of the year. Unless you count a side event at Halo Fest. Everything's going to be invitational only. You got to earn your spot just by winning or playing well. Oh, we got a little bit of a break. I'm not sure if I can play whatever the song is, though. 5 minutes? Yeah, Z, what's going on, man? Lock in. Lock in. Yo, Little Gators is like MVP statting right now. He's looking mean. Man hit, what, 32 kills in the last game? Over 70 accuracy in multiple games. I saw you with the snipe earlier. I was like, oh, this is it. Just waiting for the big play. On 100 frames and 40 ping, their combined ping is less than mine? Damn. All right. How much to get you a PC? We got to get Sirion a PC. Whole new internet. We got to ship him out to Dallas. Pretty wild that Xbox just up and fucked PlayStation with moving back to exclusives. Xbox fucked PlayStation? No. I mean, I think... Hold on. I'm hearing fuckery all directions. apparently. I'm not invested in the console wars, and I really don't care. But everybody's upset that because I'm saying, I don't know, I made a tweet saying, like, why isn't Halo multi-platform? And people are like, well, Sony's not doing it. God of War is not coming to Xbox or PC, right? People are getting upset that PlayStation and Nintendo are not budging. So Xbox shouldn't either. They should retract their decision and go back to exclusivity for the sake of competition. Scrims is not over. We got a little break. Excuses. I didn't want to say it. I'm glad Cycle said it. You know, Sirion, you're too good to be dropping excuses. Shout out Little G for dropping .4s on land, but being better than pressing online. Hey. Allegations in the chat now. How you doing, Yak? Welcome in. Person's getting review copies of Halo. I saw Eli X got one. You think I'm getting a review copy? I mean, it'd be nice. I'm gonna have to pay a premium, honestly. They're gonna make me pay extra to buy it. Wait a second, Shyway's buying? Hold on, hike the price. We gotta double the price. No, I'm gonna play it. I don't know, how would I try to get a review copy? I don't even know who to reach out to or how I would do that. I'd love to grab one, but I don't mind purchasing it if I gotta purchase it. Bro, is this propaganda? Like, look, I don't want to start shit, okay, or anything, or I can't do it right now. The other day I saw Gunny was streaming, and I clicked on his stream. I was just curious to see him playing the game. I could not watch his stream. I can't watch Gunny's stream. You guys have that issue too? I'm not not that I'm trying to start shit. Look, I don't care. It's totally fine. It's just I've never been blocked. I was blocked from even viewing. It's like you cannot view this creator's content. Apparently, I've never seen that before. I was like, holy shit. Yeah, he banned me. What did I do? I don't know what I did, bro. It also makes me wonder, why is that, the mentality? Burn all bridges? But, what's his goal, then, in the scene? Yeah, I got blocked, basically. I don't know what I did. Anyway. I'm just wondering, if your objective is to come back and compete in the league, then why, do things that could motivate conflict? Not that whatever. Anyway. Oh, being a comp Halo content creator, it's fine. Look, and I'm not trying to say look, don't bother. We're not worrying about it. We're moving on. I'm just interesting decision. Xbox CEO Asher Sharma acknowledged that platforms must have exclusive content and services, signaling a major shift in strategy after the company's recent multi-platform experiments. Yeah, new CEO came in and shook things up. And it was perfect timeline because Sony has absolutely been shooting themselves in the foot over and over. Okay, I don't know enough to weigh in. Like I said on Twitter, I just want people playing Halo. If the result of exclusivity is a higher quality Halo and a better game, then I'll take the trade-off. That's the only scenario where I think this is a W for us, competitive Halo fans.
Because I think both teams have the ability
is if they
to
make the
pop
game
off
better
at
somehow
any
by
given moment.
making it exclusive.
It's been neck and neck at times. It's been a blowout at times, back and forth.
Exclusivity will generate a better game. I'm hoping. Like I said, Gears looks really good. Gears has me optimistic about what's possible with Halo because that looks like a love letter to Gears fans and a really good step to kind of bring that game back. Like it's a reestablishing Gears as like a AAA franchise. And that's a game that's doing worse than Halo, but they still gave it the treatment of a proper AAA, like big deal franchise for Xbox. If they could do that for Halo, I think we'll be okay. As long as the game is, scalable, get content fixed and all that.
Break, I'd imagine. A nice
But that
little
Gears game looks
breather,
good.
Get up, use the restroom, maybe get a snack or something, and maybe have a quick conversation. I imagine both teams gonna be feeling very good after that. I mean, I'm not.
Yeah, no, it's. Hey, all right, say, show.
Eyes for a
Anyway,
second, real quick. I don't got those blue lights.
it's kind of like sometimes he comes up in the chat and then we entertain a conversation about whether or not he's still banned, and I'll answer questions from the chat, right? So I'm wondering if maybe I said something that I don't know, he wasn't a fan of, or
it's really tough because I feel like almost everybody's
Well,
really
whatever.
had their moments. Like, you know, I think back to even the 2v2s with Morgan with any sniper was insane. We haven't seen any overkills just yet, but we've seen some
We
triples.
did have one. We
and
didn't see it. There was definitely one in the kill feed on that live fire.
Yeah, no, you're definitely right.
Bro, Burnt Peanut playing CE would be pretty cool. I would check that out. That sounds dope.
Great job, Callus.
Yeah, I just think momentum around anything Halo is good for all Halo games.
I feel like it's been
Better than
fairly
nothing.
even across the board.
Yeah, no, absolutely has.
Sony has
Yeah,
lost
it's tough to pick out any
billions
kind of MVP, 'cause
in
like you said,
gaming
everyone's
past
kind
couple
of
of years.
been saying it
keeping
off, but
exclusives?
yeah,
Sure.
Popping off. But, you know, little break. I think
Oh, you
it's
saw
an
the trailer?
opportunity for everyone to get
Sick.
the blood flowing again, come back strong.
The fact that he likes Halo at all is such a W, man.
He said, you know, take a break, come back, play better.
More on the casual side, like if we want Peanut in the Halo community, we need like an extraction shooter battle royale. He's not going to stick around for standard multiplayer.
I'm a huge fan of breakfast
Eat
sandwiches.
something
So I
bigger.
have a croissant, sausage, egg, and cheese, and I thought I had enough
That
time
sounds
to
good.
eat it, and then I was like, 20 seconds on the clock, and I'm like, oh man.
I believe in you, Tony. You could have gotten that.
It's
I know Sony. What happened with they bought like Destiny or something, right? They spent like $2 billion on Destiny, and Destiny, I don't know if it flopped or it's like not successful. Cause I don't know what the hell's going on with Destiny.
Speaking of diving in, throw some lattice on that burger there.
I just find like I get it. You know, people like swear by a specific console, and they're like you're a PlayStation fan or you're an Xbox fan. I just,
This should be
especially
one-
today, just
I mean,
just weird, man. It's like weird behavior to be so
taking that one on
like
Lattice.
adamant about the
We
console
did
that you
see,
support and like
kind of just what
you
exactly
know the Sony podies and the Xbots and
able to
it's just
do and the fact that they
I
were
don't get
able
it.
to
I don't get it
battle
anymore.
back with those final 3 minutes in the game here. So,
It just seems really
I would
yeah
say,
ridiculous.
overall, from what we've
Like, what are
seen,
we
the
doing?
Objectives, especially around oddball.
Like
kind of
I made a tweet just wondering why the games were not multi-platform, and it spawned a whole discussion in comments, like threads upon threads of people fighting with each other about which console is better
with that little break
or who's
here,
making
either team
smarter
can make the
decisions. Or,
necessary adjustments here.
I don't know.
Either tie up this series or take the determining lead.
It's been a thing since look at I kind of understood it initially, right? Like back like 10 years ago I got it. I was kind of part of it too. I was an Xbox fan like 10 years ago. Nowadays, I think it's just because I'm more on PC now.
Right to the gluteus
And I've kind of
maximus
pivoted away
of
from
Enzo. Another player gonna move into
that
position.
side of the
That's
industry, but
Enzo doing a great job watching
I don't
his death screen and feeding information to Morgan, knowing exactly where he was.
yeah. Like 2015 it made sense to fight for that stuff.
Here for both squads.
I feel like console gaming is becoming kind of like antiquated. Like people are moving on from consoles or don't have the same sort of
nice
feelings
flying
towards them
headshot
that they
from
did back
Uzi,
when that was
cleaning
like the
that one
main
up,
way to
and gets
game.
Cleaned himself here, and that allows Moggers and Syrian to start pushing across the map. They'll also find the thrust that was yet to be grabbed.
Yeah, that too.
Back-to-back kills. Oh, Common's here too.
Just own multiple.
Common! I think there's a nice little double out of him. Now, if he steals, I would say there's no way he gets out of that one, right?
Yeah, almost made it work with that thrust. You could see the vision. He wanted him
Right.
to run into those frags, take the shot. Not able to work out that time, but
Never on a
nonetheless, it is Enzo
PlayStation?
who finds
Really?
himself the ball here.
I've always thought about it, you know.
On the board, still
I just can't like
better.
now that I have a PC and I got what is it, God of War and Uncharted on it. I don't have the attention span because they're like movie games, bro. Like I find Sony doesn't have any good multiplayer, like exclusive multiplayer that I give a shit about. Their games are like for people that like really long movie cinematic experiences with some gameplay in between. It's almost like a 50-50, like with the cutscenes and the gameplay. It's kind of, I don't know, maybe I'm simplifying it, but that's how it felt for me. I'm like watching a movie, and then I get some time to play, and then I watch a movie again.
Damage going down.
Yeah, max damage and extremely staggered spawns. Now, Common is able to find one, and luckily enough, that player had a QT.
Controller and game of choice, sure.
Not going to be able to put that to use.
For me, it's
here.
just Halo,
Also
Gears of War,
forces the play ball, which was a little
competitive
surprising
multiplayer.
because I'm not sure they were necessarily going to have to do that. But
for the living
nonetheless,
room
had an
game.
early,
Exactly.
solid lead.
Exactly.
But really, now the setup just goes immediately over
The
to
enthusiast.
Legion, and they're able to find 3 kills.
Yeah, maybe a bit of a premature
There's a place
ball
for
toss
it.
off the map there. You know, one player
True
doing a
MLB,
whole
yeah.
lot to force that ball out.
And they got
and
some
now the
racing
Legion
stuff
game is
too,
the one
but
that is
like
scoring.
Gran Turismo or
Also,
whatever.
maybe about to take the lead here. 3 down. Go Moggers once again. And mind you, the sniper's coming up very soon here.
Was it
Looks like
Killzone?
Susie wants to get hands on it.
Killzone, and then what was that other FPS
Yeah,
game that
know
they had?
exactly where these players
Those games are kinda
spawning.
cool.
There is one that comes off spawn towards
Oh,
Red
Suzy.
Tower, but
Off the rack, that
gets
was slick.
Ripped from Uzi. He picks up the snipe and just immediately puts it.
Been
to
randomly
use.
banned before by another
Great
streamer. Honestly,
job
it's
there.
not
I mean,
you.
Bottom of Red Tower. One of
It's
the
them
worst
being
spawns in the
intimidated by
game.
my shiny
Probably
energy.
felt pretty good about it for a second.
Let's go with
Getting
that. Let's go
early
with that,
damage
Johnny.
Down, but not much you can do when somebody's hitting shots like this.
Almost reminds me of when in Halo 5 when we called it frosting the
Oh.
sniper. Like it almost reminded me of that kind of situation, picking up right off
Dead
the spawn.
Space. Yeah, I
and,
love Dead Space.
Man, the sliding
Or the
into
second
hit
one. I
was
love the second one.
crazy, But 69 points now for Legion Gaming. A nice lead that they're looking at. Meanwhile, Little Gators finding another one. Syrian maybe close to the
These guys
ball.
are actually
but what
gross. They just
exactly
played
can you
dumb.
do
Yeah,
with it
basically.
when you have Common and the rest of Legion Gaming on your tail.
Yeah, great job by
Like in 2v2s, you can
Little
see
Gators
it.
and
I
Common
think
to
especially
actually
with
pick up the
Uzi
steal.
Zuzi.
Little Gators playing the map position perfectly to just kind of stay hidden from view and making sure he doesn't get cleaned up, no shields while hiding bottom middle.
Especially with a snipe in their hands too.
Common uses that last shot, not able to put it to use very well though.
Oh.
Here does lose the piv to Morgan, and with the rest of Legion Gaming trying to rotate this ball away, I don't think they're going to have enough guns up to hold this kind of push. And sure enough, Syrian
Makes these scrims kind of chaotic to watch because teams will give away their advantages a lot.
Go Legion Gaming. Syrian
Situations that would normally
on your
lead
screen
to
right now,
50
Common
seconds
final
with the
player
oddball,
alive,
let's say,
and
just
finally
ends up being like
Moggers
scrappy back and
hopping
forth.
Back on the ball here.
You have to
And
hold the
put
ball.
yourself
Yeah, basically the
within,
ball's just
what,
like sitting up top.
30
Whoa, whoa.
points now. Nice little setup. Things play. You play cards right. You know, second round of slays. You could be looking.
I feel like
at
it's
a
that
lead
where they
if
like
you're
play
second
up on
done,
spawns
but Syrian, one kill can make
like
the
too aggressively or in an uncoordinated way and then
Definitely could,
end up
especially with Rust
losing,
in your pocket here, you might be able to get away and extend your life.
like
Sure
losing
enough,
out
he
on an
does.
advantage state.
Allows him to get some free damage onto Uzi top middle. Ice Kid cleans that one up, as well as finding the melee, puts 4 dead for a moment.
Or like the timings that they
Like you
choose to
said,
play
Tony,
aggressively are like
only
very
kind of one round of slays away from really kind of
like
tying
readable.
this game up. And they are forcing
I don't
a
know.
long rotate, so they're going to miss out on a few
overdo
seconds
it
here.
when they have
They can
advantage.
hold this
Don't
push
take time with the disadvantage. Gotcha.
that I just jinxed. Great backsmack comes in though.
Right,
That
how
might
they
just shut
play
the
from
whole thing down.
disadvantage, right? They don't
Yeah,
mix
that's
up their
highly
pace
unfortunate
coming
for
off of
Morgan. You gotta
disadvantage
play
maybe
one shot
enough,
right
so
in
they
front of
fall
you,
into the
right when you're
hand
about
of
to
like a
strike,
good
you
team that's a
backsmack,
well-structured
and
team.
Just like that, your team eventually goes 3 down. That
Can kind of
that
take
is tough.
advantage
As
of
we
their
switch gears
breakaway
back
from a
over to
disadvantage.
Morgan. He makes his way over toward the top side, 87 seconds and counting, so he needs this kill. He needs it fast. He's not going to get it. Zuzi with the trade.
Well, 10 seconds here, though.
91 and counting. Sure enough, Syrian, he can't fight this guy top middle. He's got to move right for the ball. Might be able to get some damage down, but good
At
finesse here
99.
comes in. Almost got the last point.
Finesse
but
it?
stopped at
No,
the
steals
buzzer.
the ball and runs away.
Syrian
I respect
picks
it.
the ball and tosses it over to maybe was that Uzi? I'm not sure. A great decision to just ignore the fight, take the last second, and close.
Why do you
out
think
the
it is
round.
that the team doesn't consider
So
separating?
far is your
Is it that they
series
don't have
score.
better
Mind you, Legion
options
Gaming
available?
just took a 1-0
It's like if you're Legion and this is a new team and, you know, you got AMs on the roster,
kill game.
like this Moggers team you'd think would be getting beat by Legion with the amount of practice they have together and assumed chemistry they have with each other.
Sniper should have found the hands of
You'd think it'd be
Legion
like,
Gaming and, when
you know,
backsmack
5-2 or
snipes,
something.
There's somewhere you're going down, and Zuzi is not missing.
And if it's not, it makes you wonder,
Absolutely.
like,
It almost seems like nobody's
are they
missing
progressing?
here today? 3 players in front of Zuzi though, as he goes to contest, playing up on the map, trying to be
top
sneaky.
AM team online and they're
Looks like it is.
But they
gonna
would say,
pay
like,
off,
these guys
though.
are really
Finds
good.
the-
I mean, they are.
Finds
Good
the
Halo
kill.
right there.
Let's go, War Turtle.
Good Halo.
Nice
My
straight
God.
from
Welcome
Enzo
back, brother.
steps away, but
17 months.
Zuzi does
I'm
find
good, man. How you been?
Clean up 17 kills, little Gators at
How's the work going?
19. Both being nuisances.
Trying to keep ourselves busy with the straight Rippin scrims today.
15-0 run so far.
Poor dad.
Zuzi still having that snipe to work with. Now making 2 more bullets. And that was a momentary forward down for Moggers, and Common recognized the situation, hops on the ball, tries to repulse it over.
All right,
towards
we're gonna
his
hold it with the
teammate,
sniper.
but, it's all good. So now Zuzi right now has a 2-shot sniper and the ball in hands. You imagine if
Was
he
there,
does
could
get
Common
pressure,
not have
could
come
see
back
it
and then he
early
could have
ball.
watched him over the
Especially with
shoulder with the
his teammates
snipe?
going 2 down, and
Now he's
pretty
not going to get
happy
to
right
use the
now.
snipe either. He's got
Yeah,
2
sure
shots
enough,
though.
Plays that ball. Got a player behind him. Has enough kind of help to try to make this work, but can't find the kill. Nice shot by Morgan to clean that one up. Little Gators 23 kills, just standout player in this game so far. Common loses a pip bottom middle to Ice Kid.
I'm thinking like
This
Common
could
runs
be the
back.
time that
Zuzi's just
Moggers
baiting
needs
him
here to kind
and then
of
gets a
close in on this
headshot
gap.
snipe, and then he takes the position Common
Ice Kid,
previously
though,
had, or something like that.
Quick to get cleaned up. Uzi
Or just stays
right
where he is.
behind it on the flank, but he's like, where did everybody go? It looks like some of them pulled away from the red side,
Ooh,
or even
nice.
past tower. Player portals back, and Uzi is there and ready. Ball kept alive here as Legion Game would love to hop back on it in the 2v2 scenario. This next slay feels so important. It's Ezzo.
Swan should
with
be
the
open towards
damage.
blue here for that
Uzi
rotate.
still scoring.
Yeah, you can see what Ezzo decides to do here. They've got a couple players front of the base. You can just see Legion. They're so disciplined on how they want to cover each other and try to keep
So
players
often find the
trapped in
teams
red,
on their
kind of not
advantage end up
overcommitting,
having
like, front of the
one
base
guy
a lot
pushed
here.
up in a
And it's
corner
worked out
that inevitably
well
does
for them so
nothing
far.
off the position.
Nice job by Ezzo, though. Shuts down the push as Uzi tries to cross the map. Common has
Out there with
made
no
his way
game plan,
through,
or he
gets
just
some
like
good
didn't time
damage
his
on these
approach like a little
players.
bit too early.
But it's going to be a pretty mixy scenario if can't
Maybe.
get help onto Little Gators.
Little Gator so far at 25 kills, 10 assists right now.
People have
Common
different ideas,
is
right?
overwhelmed by the double push out of Moggers, who eventually put Legion Gaming to be
Gotta be
down
perfectly
here.
in sync.
Suzy off his spawn, starting to posture his way over towards the cargo side, even some extra shots onto the bottom mid, and Moggers trying to score, but Legion are so quick to get the ball out of their hands.
Yeah, Legion playing aggressive here.
Oh.
Good defense, though, comes in from Moggers. They find one.
Full
Morgan
snipe
has
here
a
for Morgan.
sniper rifle with almost full ammo. Finds one body shot. Not able to do much more than that, though. The kill gets cleaned up, but that puts 2 dead for Moggers and Little Gators.
Empathy, let's
Our
go,
top
bro.
frag in the game
Congrats on Diamond.
just found the sniper.
No problem, man. No problem. Glad to have you. Glad to have you. We're just
Body
chilling.
shot
We're watching
over towards that
straight
player
Rippin
over to the
Scrims
bottom
today.
Pipe side.
Hopefully you
Not
can
just
learn
yet.
something just off these guys' gameplay.
Body shots for
Everybody
everybody.
pretty
says
cracked in the
Little
lobby.
Gators. Eventually, assist
been a
pops up,
competitive
and that's
scrim
a
for the most part,
one
too.
slay advantage, all they need in order to activate through that.
Little
and
Gators
try
been
to watch
cooking all
Syrian
day. Man's got
not allowed
28
to
kills.
rotate that ball and play it for free. If Little Gators had got a snipe before it hopped off, that could have been huge. Mind you,
Head.
Morgan is there. Morgan was there.
Morgan gets taken out, but that's the last sniper shot Little Gators had, and he does immediately get cleaned up himself. Still a 14-point.
Bro's in a
lead,
completely
very
different
messy kind of
league
game.
right now.
Legion
Nearly
Gaming doing
30
what they
kills
can
for
to hold
Gators.
B or blue base.
Yeah.
And
Consistently
kind of
going
just
crazy.
delay the push best they can. QT spawned as well. Little Gators about to hit.
having a really good day today.
kills. He's bottom middle though.
He's
Not sure
late
they
jumping.
saw
Might
him
catch.
Drop.
Oh,
Sure enough, we got another piv.
okay, 5 by Ezzo.
Perfect
Hold on.
shots from Ezzo though is going to hold Little Gators at bay, stop them
nade.
from getting up into the triple-double scenario here now that we're looking at.
Enchant's dunk territory.
36 points here. Common.
That's a scary territory to be in. You don't want to be too
Looks like
good,
he wants to
right?
get involved in this fight with Uzi while also keeping his ball alive at the same exact time here.
As long as he's got an alibi, I
Gators
guess.
I just made his presence known, so everybody from Legion Gaming trying to force Moggers out, but Syrian with the double, Syrian with the nade, there's no shot. He has
0
the
ball time,
damage,
not
but
impressed. Yeah,
can't
he hasn't even
quite
touched
get
it.
the triple.
I mean, if you're putting up these types of
So
stats,
close to
that's
making it
fine.
happen, but with
I won't
another
get mad
player
at you.
behind him, I think he was going to be kept weak.
Great damage there,
nonetheless.
too.
Wasn't able to get his shields
Teammates
back
clean him up. The
and gets
kills
cleaned
off
up
it,
by
right?
melee.
Easy ball control off
Even
that.
with all that work from Syrian.
So it worked
this
out nicely.
Legion
4
Gaming
dead. They take
finds
space.
themselves with ball control and accumulating points again. They are.
Common's
they just
alone for
reached
this.
the
He's gonna
15
get
point mark,
slaughtered.
halfway
Nice
point
kill.
in this game, and if they pick up a couple slays here, once again, the room for
Syrian
error
makes it
for
through.
Moggers
Syrian
is
with 1.
quickly depleting.
No play ball either.
Clean setup out of Legion Gaming, and this is usually where the seconds start to turn to minutes. But
Solid
Syrian,
trade,
like a
spawns open in
wrecking
cargo.
ball, gets right through the setup there, and nobody on the ball for quite some time. And in fact, now Ice Kid, the one that spawns closest to it, and gets some free
another
ball
gameplay
time
breakdown of
for
what if
them.
it's pros.
It looked like that should have been a whole lot of time for Legion Gaming, but
I
Syrian,
don't know, man. With the breakdowns, it's like sometimes something happens and I get inspired and I feel like, okay, this is a good game to give like the full treatment to. And I think the Renegade Legend one was a good example just because there were so much about it
so far, and a fresh
that
one.
had like
Fresh one of
appeal,
Legion, only
you know,
40
beyond
seconds
just the
ago.
Halo
We've
community.
seen them completely
comes back from
take over
COD. They go 25 and 3.
earlier where they got the
It's
sniper
previous
shut down
Optic
that final
members,
kill
right? So I'm like, okay, this is
the
like
game, and
a
we
selling
can see
point. I got
that
all their
again.
POVs on theater. I feel like I need like a perfect storm like that, and then I'm gonna feel really motivated to make something sort of high quality with it.
We'll find 2 more players. Ice Kid makes it through. Siri gets body
Like
shot,
last
and now
weekend's
Siri
tournament
has
was
a
tricky because
sniper
I don't
for
have
his
the
troubles,
footage
and
to
all
make
the
a good
Legion
breakdown.
Gaming
Like I
have a
could
couple
talk about what I
slays. I think the
see
most important player
on the
map
one
right now
POV, but it'd be
that
nice
you
to
gotta
see everybody's
deal with
POV.
Is a flying Syrian?
Oh,
Oh,
my
no, and he
bro,
can't
ran
find the
it
kill
down. Final
either.
10
He's
seconds.
forced to play super
Ripping
aggressive.
it specifically.
Not sure it would have
What do you
mattered
mean?
too much with the rest of his teammates coming off spawn.
Like for the next
towards
Halo
blue
game, oh yeah,
base
I'll be
and
all
so
over
much
it.
distance to travel to get to this ball, but nonetheless, definitely.
They can
hurts
save
a
this.
little bit
Keep
as
him
you
alive.
probably Felt you should have gotten that kill. 0 seconds
0
on the board, and they
seconds.
are scoring, but yeah, at that point, like, it was just too much. Too many players had gone down.
38
Legion
kills,
Gaming
bro.
now up 5-3 in the series.
Bro, almost hit the 40 bomb.
8 games down, and Legion Gaming hold on to a bit of a lead here. They looked very good in the 2v2s, but also looking good in the 4v4s. Another oddball is what we saw. Common post ball time, 25 seconds. Respectable stats out of him, but
23.3 KDA.
I don't care. I don't think he
Oh
had
my
a single
God.
second of ball time. I don't care. If
I
you're
don't think he
dropping
did.
damn near 40 kills, 16 assists, and a 23.3 KDA, hey, you're allowed to not touch the ball.
Yeah, little Gators looking like Jordan out there on the map, or should we call him?
Yeah, it's just the return isn't there, you know. I though I appreciate like all the comments and whatnot have been great on that video. People seem to really like it, and it might have motivated some students to like come and sign up for new coaching sessions. So if that happens, then it kind of makes it worthwhile, you know.
For a squad.
I had fun making it too, for the most part. I might pivot back to reviewing viewers and trying to make that like straightforward and simple.
Didn't have any ball time.
Because I wanted to do a series like the only Halo guide you need in 2026 or something like that, where I do like Onyx, maybe like high diamond to Onyx 1600 ranked players, you know, the ones who are dedicated but have room to improve, and like breaking down their gameplay on every map and game type, choosing somebody like a viewer.
Known a bit more than just that matchmaking player, but on top of that, what we've been able to see him do alongside
Barely any need for content. Yeah, there's not really any like hunger for content. There's a core audience that will appreciate it, and maybe that'll motivate them to like, I don't know, spend more time on the game or like sign up for coaching or something. But as far as like an audience outside of Halo looking in, it's just hard to imagine.
for you and the rest of your
Yeah, grabbing the attention of people. It's just it's gotta be something like outrageously clickbait.
Little Gators on my squad popping off like that.
I don't know.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, anytime you're coming off spawn and you're just like the first guy alive, and they're all 4
And then I just
alive,
piss people off because I
that's just a
clickbaited them.
terrible feeling when it's like that over and over and over again. And when you got little Gators and some of these people dropping 10, 15 more kills than the rest of the lobby, that's not a scenario you have to worry about too often. Definitely always
Gonna have to do
always
something
good
though
to
at some
have.
point, right? It's not really sustainable
Camouflage snatched up here by
unless we get the
Zuzi,
scrims going
all the way
again.
up 5-3 in the series
and we get some
right now.
momentum
Again,
off
guys,
that.
it is
Just
your
the way
straight
things
Rippin
are
Pro
right now, like I'm gonna
night.
have to
taking some of the best
probably
teams
make
in the
some sort
world,
of
put them
content.
against each other, put a little money on the line, and put a show for you guys at home. If you're enjoying it, make sure you drop the follows, the subs, and whatever else you got. Wallet, car keys, I mean, whatever you got. 9-6 lead.
Throw your whole wallet at me, please.
Gave me early, but Moggers
Car
with a bit
keys,
of
bro.
momentum.
Yeah, really makes the action. I mean, there's been 19 kills in this game. I'm pretty sure 17 of them have happened in Control Tower here. Non-stop action. Both teams just throwing it at the wall and seeing what sticks here. 12-9 lead, make that 13-10.
An updated guide, yeah.
Gaming has pulled ahead a little bit.
Thank you,
but I wouldn't
Empathy.
say either team's kind of
That and then like
get any sort of control.
a movement guide that like compiles
11,
everything.
You're Syrian flying across the map
From the
a little bit of
ground up.
action with the grapple. However, finds himself
Would be
right in the
cool,
sight
but
of
yeah.
little Gators. Somehow survives. Teammates get the kill. Common slides on in. He takes down.
So I feel like there's a lot of movement in this game that people just don't pay attention to or slept on. That was nice. Speaking of movement, yeah, he hit the high ledge, sneaky ledge above sneaky or whatever.
Definitely using another jump there that
Yeah.
wasn't to be expected. Probably hitting his head on the ceiling even, based on that quick interaction. You've got Campbell coming up in 30 seconds, a 2-kill lead back for Legion, but that's getting cut down as you got these players now trapped in A.
Is he completely alone for this?
Still play aggressive.
An ego challenge it. Damn.
Back on board.
Still
little
early in the
Gators.
game.
Down to one shot, but you see him starting to navigate.
That damage
towards
doesn't
his
amount to
teammate.
anything either, so they're all just
Wanted
gonna
to
get
try to
slayed
block
off
cover
this.
fire, ends up in
Good
a
trick, good kill, good
1v1.
kill.
can't get the trade though. Ezo puts him down 24-20 still for Legion Gaming.
Yeah, new Camo spawning up. Right
Syrian wins his fight on top of
now.
Camo here now too, but he got
Like
beat
we've talked
down.
about so many
Icy comes out
times
with
this
Zuzi.
series, Legion Gaming has just time and
Syrian's
time
not
again
dead.
been the ones to really walk away with
It's a nasty
these
5 at a
camos,
common. And in
probably
the
part of
end,
the reason
Legion
is
might get
Chris
out with it.
Common
Changes
with
the
some of these
slide direction
shots,
there. Could not
perfect
go straight for
shots
Camo.
to clean up Morgan. Does get cleaned up.
What?
Uzi not able to find the back smack.
That's brutal, bro.
Syrian goes down.
Triple for Zuzi, though.
with the double turn it to a triple. Immediately he wants that camo,
Crave
and
retaliation.
he's willing to fight
You
for
want a
it.
1v1, Sam?
31 kills so far
you
for
sure?
Legion Gaming,
Hi.
and you just got a camo to your names. Moggers, you better watch your back. Zuzi is coming.
He's
Yeah.
letting them down right
I love what
now.
they
I think
did with Gears
Jock's
again, Hasty.
up
Gears, they
as
leaned into
well.
the M-rated.
Doing what he can.
You
with
know, they
this
even
camo.
went in depth with the
Does go
gore.
over in the hands of Legion.
Like localized gore or whatever, right? You shoot an arm off, a leg
Pressure's
off.
starting to come in. Uzi's not able to get a trade or even quite nearly
Having a
enough
little bit
damage
more
here to
mature
give Uzi
theme.
a chance to make a play. It does
You know,
walk away with
aspects in the
stick.
next Halo would be nice.
Not too bad considering you've
The
got
flood,
a
man.
6-kill
Leaning
lead.
into the
Definitely
flood a
could've
little bit
found
more.
there. A little bit of an unorganized push, but it is a chance for Moggers to get back in it.
It's probably not. Like, I don't know.
We're just forward down. I feel like little Gators
Team
do
rated
exactly what
technically
they're
makes it
responding.
more
At least two
available to more
players
people, I
isolated
guess,
over
but-
toward the gold side. One breaks out over toward Ditos. You find him. There is one more behind you, but little Gators
Bro,
focus
spamming.
on doing max
Giving
damage
Common an
over
opportunity.
towards Morgan because Common is there for the cleanup, and Syrian down to one shot. Uzi can't find the angle.
Yeah, but so the
5-point
Halo's
advantage
never
for
been like Doom for the record. Like, it
It's
did
a
have
good
mature
damage on
themes,
the
like,
players bottom middle. They do find
and yeah,
one
you could like
finally
punch
here.
like a
Nobody's in the
grunt
corner, gets
corpse
cleaned up.
and the blood
Damage.
kept coming out, right?
Syrian,
Like
if he
something like
finds his
that.
kill, great shots by
The
Common
flood
to
was
actually
creepy for
trade
sure,
that
but
out. That's gonna
it
be
was
super
not like
important here.
Doom
Here's the
level of
final few kills
violent, you know?
here of this
Never like
game.
that.
Back up to now a 6-kill
A little bit more would
lead.
be
That's
nice,
gonna
though.
hurt a little bit.
Nice
They come out
freaking
towards
beats.
C Plat. Flank comes in though as they find themselves two. If they can live here and keep a staggered
They go forward
approach,
Ed.
they might be able to run through all the way to the end of
Loggers
this
with
game.
free space for spawners here, down by 2.
At the moment here.
Spawn them in.
Morgan
They're splitting
Zuzi
everywhere.
on
Split back
board with.
C's. Nice,
Couple
no
shots
trade.
onto Uzi,
They're collapsing
that's
on
a
tower.
finish. He goes down, but
Shit is getting
angle
chaotic.
created for that player on the
That
top
scenario, they get
off
4
Uzi.
dead. They had a
Does
player
that
in
make
every
damage
corner of the
onto
map. It was a
Ezo. Ezo
weird,
makes him pay for that one. Tied up game.
I don't know,
Ezo
weird
almost
situation to
makes it
control
through with
spawn.
Common.
Something that should have been more of an advantage didn't lead to anything positive.
Down at 15 kills does get taken out there, sitting at +5 with only
Made
3
Halo
left
look
to
like
go.
Sesame
The
Street.
room for error is reaching 0. I don't think Ice Kid knows there's a player behind him. Make that 2 players behind him. Isn't able to get away with a player
Yeah.
in batteries. He
One
gets
final
cleaned
kill.
up. And they're just a little.
I don't know, man. If they had somehow spawned everybody at A there, could that have led to a win opportunity, right? They're only down by 2, and then the split spawn, I think, threw them off, and it gave Legion an opportunity to play up off of it.
Now doubled the series score of your opponent 6-3 right now. Have Legion Gaming.
Or could they have
and a very,
quickly
very
vacated
good,
tower and spawned them C?
Slayer game that we just saw.
Played
There
into
was
A and
some
spawned them C,
stats.
maybe?
On
Kept
side
goal
of
control?
Moggers, I think I saw Syrian drop 15.
They had a moment there.
6.0 KDA, so not bad out of Moggers. You can definitely tell every time. We haven't hopped on his team too much, but you can definitely tell Syrian draws a lot of influence from his gameplay from players like Bound, like very aggressive movement-based
game,
players.
NSC.
Like the little bit we have seen him, he's been almost flying around like a little
I
miniature.
respect you trying to make sense of it. They're playing for CSR, yeah. How you doing, Nico? Welcome, man.
Common, who have just made great plays.
I'm thinking, maybe there was win potential there, and it became like a clusterfuck of I don't even know. I couldn't read what was happening there.
Well, with the sticks, 3,900 damage out of him, over 700 more than the damage ultimately that he was taking, and you've got to love that gameplay coming out of Common, and a decisive win so far. Or
Any
decisive,
chance we
I
see
guess,
you at the
lead so
DSA
far
tournament,
in the
Eco?
series for Legion Gaming.
I know that
6-3.
that motivation isn't exactly
Yeah,
high in
that
Halo
game,
right now.
It just felt like so many.
Cool
of
to
these
see
other
some nice
ones,
pro
too,
teams
as we're
sign up
coming
for
down
it.
to that final camo contest and scenarios here.
It's
just been-
on Sunday. It's a 1-day tournament on Sunday. I'm not sure how much money's down. Here, homie, I'll try to look it up here. Cycle, Collect, and Last Shot, I think, might team together. Cycle was in the chat earlier. This one, it says 4,200, but I don't think it's for the one event. I think it's like a cumulative, like a total of all 3 events or something like that. There, 1,400 US starts at 12. No, that's May. That's an old one. Oh shit. But something like that, basically, this Sunday. Open to everybody. I just think it'd be cool to see like some mixed pro teams
I'm not sure if
go hop on that roster. Be their fourth, bro. Syrian last shot, no Syrian Cycle last shot collect
I feel like every
with
time
with
I
your
see
leadership,
either him on
unstoppable.
screen
There you go.
or even seen it from somebody else's screen, like he's just flying. Like I feel like I want to see more from him, and I also want to see
Popped
like,
into my
how
octagon for
can
3
he play
minutes.
around the ball. Like I feel like
Yeah.
I don't know if you've seen it.
That's always cool to see, right? Like Falcated hops from like FFA to FFA to warm up. Sometimes I'll see that
very
too.
Flying, very aggro.
Random
so far,
pros
seeing
showing
with
up in your
Syrian, I
FFA.
used the name Bound. As
Cool,
kinda
man.
how it's
Cool.
reminding me
Yeah, it'd be
of.
cool to see
like,
you and other
coach
top
a
players like
team
yourself
with a player like
show
Bound.
up,
Like, how
make it
do you
exciting for the
play
viewers, you
around
know?
A player like that who's just super aggressive, entry fragger, always gonna get there as far as damage.
Yeah, I mean it's definitely a two-part equation.
Be on a roster.
Right? It's one
Yeah,
the
we'll see.
player, and I agree with you too. Syrian definitely looks like he's modeled his gameplay or style after.
There might be some
Bound in
appeal. I
many
just
cases,
can't
and,
guarantee you I'm
Bound's
gonna make it very
a
far.
one-of-a-kind player as well.
But
Here.
I'm excited to watch tournaments with
It's both the player
big names, you know?
that plays super aggressive, making sure it's like smart,
Top
aggressive
competitors in
plays
attendance.
And, not
Ooh, Z.
kind of trolling, but then
good reach out.
a lot of times that player just makes things happen that you can never expect. So just trying to be in a good position where you could follow up or kind of play around wherever they are. You just got to expect them to be able to make things happen that
It's
most
freaking
people
moving.
can't.
Power of the
And that's
team
what I'm saying,
spawn
like,
though. Player spawns directly
so
behind them while he's in the
moving,
fight.
Like then turns that into a 5, man. Like he's. I gotta watch him more often, man. I need to start watching some Syrian gameplay.
No
I need
way.
to take it.
What? Wait,
I'm
what?
very slow on the map.
Was
I'm
he
the
hiding?
opposite.
Or did he? There's no way he like
Uzi
spawned
still
back there.
sniper, puts it to work immediately. That was immediate.
Was that a full snipe? He just played up on Nest with
Had the
5-bullet
enemy
snipe and got backspacked?
to take
What
down
the
little
fuck?
gators. Uzi with the sniper.
It's it's an HCS tournament. Last 4v4 I played was at a rave? Wait, what the
He
fuck?
found that sniper rifle. Uzi's got the
At a
repulsor,
rave.
He's in the hill, starting to rack up some of this time. But as he gets cleaned up,
Yeah, the DSA tournaments are 1-day competitive settings tournaments, just like any,
let's go into a
you know,
listen in
any
here
other
with
LVT
Moggers
or
and see
online
what
event
they
or
have in
whatever.
store.
Nothing cuts, nothing cuts.
Too big, 3 big, 3 big, 2 big.
Right here.
Tap, I'll pick you again.
There's gonna be one shot,
Conquer, conquer, right now. Pick door, one shot.
There, here, I'll link their Twitter in the chat.
Train.
I'm in concrete. Watch out. Watch out, no. Watch out, no.
Oh yeah, yeah, low key.
Someone's yoked.
Nah, you had like a VTuber concert, bro. That shit was.
Once a minute.
What's funny is the VTuber concert was louder than the listening. It was insane.
One shot in screens, one shot screens.
I could like, I don't know, I could make out how off, out of tune, the concert sounded, bro. It was brutal.
One guy's sitting right side B.
I'm sure it was better in person, but you know,
Let's go bottom. Someone go bottom.
it was a rave.
Yep. In the hill, 2 shot. 2 time mid. My time mid in the
Not the
mid.
fun kind
Yo,
either.
2 1 shot time mid. One in the vent, dropping down. Ice.
No, you set up, you set up, you set up.
He set up.
What's your knock?
Elbow one shot, elbow one shot.
Oh, key to bottom mid. Key to bottom mid.
Yeah,
Go Keter to the bottom cuts.
I'm tired now.
Yeah, get fight cuts.
My time mid.
I try cuts.
There's one
Okay.
here.
There's only one.
You're dead.
Where is he?
Oh, he's dice going tower. Top tower. Sitting on the tower stairs.
I smell green.
One shot back up.
No way. No way.
Not there, Morgan. Putting spawners.
That moment of hesitation, like he looked like he was gonna play to force spawn them B, and then changed his mind and went back to cuts. And because of that movement, they still spawned A behind Syrian, and then just killed him for free. Had he played on screens, he could have played up on spawners on B, but he wasn't sure. Like if his team had that, I think at C. I don't. That was weird, bro. That sucked.
Guys, I'm gonna take it. Go on big door. We're trying to get big door.
Collision,
Bottom mid.
There's still one shot.
Bottom mid right now.
More dumber.
Watch out. Nice. I can fight.
You want tires to cut.
Tower, not top tower.
Yeah, top tower.
I'm ready whenever you are. I just want to keep
Top
killing
tower,
something.
top tower, one mud.
I'm ready too, Tony. Let's go back in. Let's go back in.
Legion Gaming may have the lead right now, even have the lead as far as progression over toward the second hill. However, Moggers seem to be right on their tail. Syrian.
You're just like playing in the tournament, like headbanging at the same time.
Deciding factor
Yo, this
when
song's kind of fire.
they're able to steal this hill or not. There's a big body shot onto Common. Some big nades coming right back at him. Common did stick him. But Common
Physics
threw
glitches was
a
competitive.
spike from Nest over towards bottom tower and stuck
Needs
Ice
cool
Kid.
physics.
Meanwhile, Syrian no scopes little Gators.
All Halo games have pretty cool physics. You know, as long as it's like Halo physics, then it'll lead to interesting interactions and whatnot.
Series as well, Tony here. So Moggers,
But yeah, it needs a skill gap. Like whether that's like a G slide or just like something with the movement or the gunplay. It just needs skill, you know, skill expression.
Some of this pressure and aggression onto these players, but Legion Gaming, they found themselves a pretty good spread here.
As long as it has
Two
sprinting and
fighting
sliding,
from
there's
Hill.
going to be
They
something
need to
that people
find these
figure out,
kills,
you
but
know?
somehow Comet is not going down.
Maybe some kind of technique.
So close. Ezo trying to chase this player over toward the tower side. Turns and burns one. Now there's just one more. No one's going to go down. Midas will take one to the grave with you.
Yeah, great trade by Ezo. Definitely didn't think he was going to be able to clean up that one, but does lock down that kill.
Should hopefully have this.
Yep. Scenario here for Legion Gaming, but Moggers did have enough time. Double up
15
in
to
the
camo here
hill
too.
and force
Syrian
Comet
first and next.
to die trying to contest that as well, which will allow them to set up and play for hill number 3.
So far, you see Moggers scoring at the moment here over toward the base. Meanwhile, Uzi and Little Gators looking to double push, force them out.
Right into the
Great
arms of his
damage on
teammate
Syrian.
in Rat
And
Tunnel
really
here. There's a
taking
good
any
pinch coming in from
returns.
Morgan.
He's a
Morgan got
1v2,
one
but
with two.
somehow looks like he's
Almost
the
pulled out the
one
triple.
on top.
Syrian's still up.
Eventually, there's a player that comes in for the cleanups, but Uzi
Now they're responding to
gets
B.
his double kill and is scoring.
Yeah, Syrian did max damage there, but I think he had 3 players in front of him, and without enough reinforcements, wasn't able to do enough.
Oh, that was a
Sure enough,
stick.
Ice Kid had the camo.
Yeah,
grabbed
Ice
himself
Kid
2 kills, and
from
while they're not
range
gonna
there
be able
lined
to
that up,
use
still
camo
died
for
with
this
camo.
hill, it might buy them enough time to start scoring again. Ezo, nice kill, but does get cleaned up by a great grenade.
Punching
here
a
from
cone with a
Little
spike
Gators.
nade to kill a guy
He's
across the
back
map.
at
Yeah, good
13
luck.
Kills, Common at 14. These
That
two
stuff's cool, but
leading
nobody
the
ever does that
pack
in like tournaments.
again here in Strongholds, or excuse me, in King of the Hill Fire.
Oh, but Common not able to get that one. Back-to-back kills for Moggers. Syrian can't find the weakened player in Zuzi, and Zuzi actually turns that into 2. 3 down go Moggers. The final player is Ezo, down to 1 shot. But
Halo
still
5 had stuff like
alive.
that too.
Until Common decides to
Like
wrap
punch a
all
box
the
in the
way
air and then like
around the
clamber
map,
it
and
while it's like
now
spinning in the
staring
air.
down 2 players over towards green.
Hit like a
and
snipe
being
off
a
it.
Fantastic distraction.
Yeah, definitely a lot of
Or
action
like
over here towards
exiting
the
a
east side.
vehicle
Uzi
and then
has the
clambering the
sniper,
vehicle
just
as you
getting
exit
out
or
of
something, and
danger
then you
as
get
best
like
he can, running to his teammates.
it's hard to
trying
explain.
reset the
You get like a
angles they're
window
gonna
to
contest
snipe
this
like
hill
as
from.
you're falling.
Has to go for the challenge. Does hit a body shot, which will allow Uzi to grab himself a double kill in this scenario. And with the last 2 players in front of him weak, he might be able to clean these up and live.
4v1. They know the spawn is
Some
B.
more
Perfect
time going in the
pre-nade.
Legion, but
Already a
Zuzi
hard
and
stagger
players
here too.
rotating
This could be their
away
hill
from
with the way this is going.
Those
Morgan
are
cleans up
perfect
1 good
grenade
kill.
attacks up both of them. Morgan just
Kinda
gets
giving
his
up our
shield back
lives
in
here,
time
giving up our
to
lives.
Fight off Little Gators. Little
What
Gators
the-
down at a disadvantage, and Morgan now with the sniper.
Morgan from a
1
single pillar
bullet to
just
work
shut
with
down
a
their whole
teammate that's flying
team
on
strategy.
In, and mind you, Ice Kid, who I thought was able to contest.
That should have been
with
the end of the
players
hill
that were
right there.
rotating in. He goes down. 2 the same for Legion. Uzi trying to find his way in, but it's Syrian that's gonna hunt him.
They're gonna steal it away. 4
That's
dead.
red.
Spawn him
And
tower.
This hill this far progressed.
Yep,
They
yep.
get just 1 kill, or they might not even
They
have
get 1
to, how
push,
far away the
maybe.
spawns are
Diving at it.
coming in
Camo coming up here.
They might be taking the lead here.
So close.
Back
Can
to
he
back
make
him
it
out the
in?
hill.
He gets him out. He got Morgan out.
3v3 right now. The pincher from Kedor. Nobody's watching it. Ezo with 2. And they saved the hill.
Eyes on the prize and was willing to die for that hill. 2-1 lead for Moggers.
Prioritize camo here.
Morgan looking to defend camo.
Not only that,
Keep it
yeah,
little-
like you said,
oh, I
picking
should
up a few
have.
kills here. Morgan does remain no
Morgan
shields
is,
by some nice shots and damage in here from Legion Gaming.
His
but
name
with
is
camo
Morgan.
being up,
I don't know
It
why
is
he
gonna be
doesn't just
Legion
use the
Gaming that
name
escapes with
Morgan
this one.
instead of confusing all the commentators.
Yeah, the damage ultimately forced Moggers away from that camouflage and allowed Uzi to grab a hold of it. Now Uzi running into Morgan with snipe on his back. Repulse on his side.
You think
and
Morgan's like his
bullets in
real
the brain.
name, and he just
Meanwhile, Syrian's here.
Didn't have any creativity, so he
Finds the
just
weekend-
spammed the letter M.
This man is just snapping onto every weekend target, and again the movement is looking clean. 2-1 lead here for Moggers. I keep confusing Morgan with Moggers.
it's a little tricky there. You saw the vision from Syrian, what he was going for. Through both spikes, going for that stick. Wasn't able to connect on it, but you could just see kind of how many
Final minute
buttons
now.
he's pushing there trying to make some of these plays happen with just under a minute left.
Oh, is that what
here.
happened? He had an
It
OG
is
tag.
Legion
Morgan?
that is on the back foot. This Moggers is trying to take yet another game.
For cheating, right?
Time winding down here. Time will become a factor. Less than 47 seconds on the clock right now. Legion Gaming looking to tie things up, and a sniper
Is that
just
creativity?
came up as though wants hands on it. Now he wants hands on Legion Gaming.
Yeah, there's always going to be
Little
that one
Gators has
person that
hands,
says
but
that,
doesn't have his head.
you know,
after
that
headshot.
somebody's art
Ezzo
is like really
turns,
creative.
Body shot.
Meanwhile, he just like
Uzi with
puked
the
on a
cleanup.
ton of
Uzi, no
canvas or something.
shields,
I don't even know what I'm
Syrian
saying, bro.
Able to take him down, 3 down for Legion, and
30 seconds left.
Away from the hill for less than
You got
30
hacked. All right,
seconds.
cool. I mean, not
but did
cool,
they
but I
spot
got
Uzi?
you.
He's kind of made his way through. Looks like Ice
Makes
Kid had
sense,
no
makes
idea
sense.
he made it to bottom
Syrian was
tower
snipe.
already. Syrian was above him, found a sniper shot onto somebody, which should shut down this push a lot, but he is now stuck here with Ice Kid, just trying to hold off this push. Finds one.
Any kill would be money.
Finds another body shot.
Find Common off the peak. Make it 2 dead. Final 4 seconds. There's nothing they can do.
Body shot connects.
Dead! Oh,
3
he hit it, though.
seconds. Can anybody make it in? No, they can't. Moggers taking their
6-4 scrim.
game here, and really felt like a must-win game. Last
Thinking it's like a 12 game. Actually, they're playing Slayers. They might actually play more than, depending on what Straight Rippin signed them up for. If they like specified like 11 or 12 games,
pro scrim night.
they could tie the scrim.
Everybody trying to get their
Or it
hands
goes
on the
beyond.
money.
Yeah, look at these stats here. Little Gators 21 with 12 assists. Zuzi 16 kills, 13 assists, but ultimately not enough. Sirion and Ezzo Sin at 20 kills apiece is going to be enough, even though it's a very low scoring game here. A 2-1 live fire King of the Hill. It was enough to get the job done. And this is, you know, the point of, what is it, like a best of 3 now to determine who's going to walk away?
Hey, Alex. What's up, man?
I guess, yeah, if we take
We
what
are
happened
chilling,
behind
bro.
us, I mean, we're
Hope
literally
you're doing excellent.
there's 2 games between them, and I mean, I don't
We're pretty deep in a scrim here with Moggers and Legion. Might not know these teams. Moggers is, I guess, relatively new, but you got part of Dark Inside, the roster that defeated Legion on land back at Arlington.
Legion.
More so just an opportunity, I think, for lesser known players to, you know, get more experience, hopefully, and you know, build their skills.
Yeah, seeing scores
In preparation for Pro League, if they can make it into Pro League. These are teams like on the cusp, right? That might have the potential to get into Pro League.
Where, you know, you're playing to first to 6 in a best of 11 series, and just running through all the game types.
Looking at the damage still. I will say 3 players in the 5K club here for Legion Gaming. You had both Siren and Ezzo doing their thing. Love the
Not
fact
bad
that they're
guy.
doing max damage, but also taking as little
It's
as
Halo.
possible. I mean, obviously you can't take no damage.
Players are skilled in the
Max,
lobby, so
Siren and Ezzo
we get
maximizing
some like high quality
damage.
snipes and,
They're putting down
you know, satisfying
Fire
moments.
versus one of my favorite maps
So
we
obviously
have
not like the
here in Halo
peak
Infinite. I think it's a classic.
level competition, but
So
it's a
far,
good time.
accuracy looking very good.
Sirion in the lobby is always
on
something to
one
look
side,
out for. Little
players
Gators has been playing nice all day.
On the other side, you have
Actually
Ezzo
pretty
and Ice Kid
surprising
doing the same
for all
thing.
scrim.
Don't know how much we can always put
Or just
on,
like how
accuracy,
consistently
though, like,
he's
you know,
been
you got a lot of
dominating.
players, they're gonna want to pre-fire.
Watch Sirion
no
today,
matter
yeah.
what, so we can
Definitely
see,
a
I
Z
almost feel
fan,
like,
man.
I
Definitely
almost wanna
fan.
say, like, almost like purposeful accuracy batters. Like we're actually trying to make sure that you hit
6-4.
those shots, especially those
They just won their
critical
4th game.
ones. Need more, but it's always good to look.
Sirion closed it out with a snipe too.
Yeah, he definitely had the evolution.
So maybe the sign of some momentum.
By a lot of
They could
players.
tie things up.
You know, handful, if not the majority of the pros, probably don't think about accuracy at all during the actual games, right? So it could be a double-edged sword.
I was thinking this is sort of us building towards the DSA tournament this weekend. 4v4 tournament, $1,400 down, something like that. And then eventually Pro League. Still waiting on Pro League.
Whoa, I didn't say about that. Hold on. I'm playing for the snipe and for the kills. That's what I'm doing. Okay, you guys touch the flag. I'm a slayer.
CEBR looks good.
Tony as well.
It's cool that the BR is in CE at all. It looks like the Infinite BR though, no?
Of course.
It's the same as the Infinite BR.
But I swear.
He's been consistent these recent weeks. Always rooting for the Twins. Yeah.
There's no way to do no damage taken, but then.
Oh, he's carried me enough times in matchmaking that, you know, we got to root for Sirion.
In the cave, and
Man's too good to be the unsung hero.
Nobody came. I was looking for that one backsmack to turn things around, and just nobody came from Red Cave.
Wasn't there back in Halo 5 in like Asian qualifier or something.
Yeah,
Wasn't
outside the
there a
map.
team called like the Hidden Gaming League, and they actually all jumped off the map and hid the whole time and got
Yes.
disqualified.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, they got the lead and like a few
A
kill
one
lead,
flag
said,
lead
you know
and then
what,
hid
we're gonna-
inside
we're
the
gonna
walls
hide,
of the
we're gonna
map.
break the map, and yes, it was considered not tampering.
HLG.
I can't think of the word of, but it was definitely cheating.
It was considered a
Exploits.
baller, is what it was considered.
Baller. I mean, they went down in history more than any Asia
Don't oversee
tournament
that
probably
here on
would
this
have
very map.
for
Not
Halo, if
just-
you think about it, right? Like those guys hiding in the walls on the map
This map.
was the most significant thing I've heard of from that side of the Halo community. I've never.
Don't think we'll be seeing that though. So
Ball
far.
hacks, yeah, but,
Research
like,
is what we will see.
They got like that was like a claim to fame, low key.
Cap, and mind you,
Everybody was like, "Holy shit, this guy!" The team won a game by being inside the walls.
Whether it should be 3 or 5, but I will say a sneaky cap like that could have been devastating.
They were
for
they had the
Legion
flag, like hiding in the
Why don't
walls
we
with the
split
flag.
difference and just make it
I'm pretty
4?
sure.
Gaming. Okay.
Right? Would that make everyone happy? What happened to compromise?
We're vetoing 3. We're compromising for
Right,
4.
3's too little, 5's too many. 4. There's a number in between. 3
Is
and
5 too many? I wouldn't mind 5 on this map, honestly.
We should give it a shot.
A 4 flag game is not the end of the world either. 4
Back-to-back
flag.
kills for Common Uzi. Common finds the 4th with a double kill, and now Legion
Sirion
Gaming
hit
gets to
mid off
really
his
take
spawn while his
control
team is
of the
4 dead,
50% portion of the map, and in fact,
or 3
keep
dead.
Moggers staggered because
Just
the
kind of an odd
are there.
route to
They
choose.
haven't dropped a single body until just now when Zuzi plays for the trade. Morgan wins the 1v1, but you see Legion Gaming slowly starting to push Moggers out.
Only guy alive for a pull here though.
Gators though, last player alive.
Yeah,
got a
he
couple
lost
kills, did what he
Uzi
can
in
to finesse,
cave.
be a huge
And now that he spent time
distraction
getting
there
his
on
shields
the
back,
base.
they're back off
Got
spawn,
2
probably dead.
players staring at him, forcing them to rotate all the way back, which should buy some time and allow the rest of Legion
Picking
to
up
get
off his
here
team
onto
call. Got the
map.
info
And as
down
we
low here
see
too.
that,
Should
I
have
don't
2.
think the flanks kind of worked out
Patience for
well
the
them
final
as they
shot.
get spotted out and 2 more down again.
Final bullet in the gun too.
Sirion takes height here.
Ooh.
Rocket's about to come
Not
up.
often do you
Zuzi
see this
in one
ledge
of the
used.
Craziest spots that I've seen.
Yeah.
He's jumping in the middle of window on some crazy angle that I've never seen before.
Never. Come on,
And
Tony.
now he's in the return. Just absolutely insane.
I think this is the second time we've seen him in a spot, or at least, we personally as well, in a spot. I don't even know there's a spot there. The recharge time, he's up on the ceiling hanging out. Here, he's up in the other corner. There's some Hidden Gaming League action going on, Tony.
Ban him.
He
As
should have not.
Uzi-
He should have not
Ban
shot
him.
the whole time.
Shit.
As
Harsh punishment.
Uzi's crazy spots lead to. I'm sorry, Zuzi's crazy spots lead to an Uzi capture, and so
Ooh,
Monica in
they got
chat
the whole
says
posse
he'll
for this
do
one. That's a
4,
guaranteed
so
cap.
We found some top
Back-to-back
players that are willing to
flags.
Try it. You might have found something here. What is it? It was back-to-back caps?
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
It is very
And
low-scoring
Moggers
game, too.
not
I
mogging
think this
anybody
is
in
all
this
the more
lobby, bro. They're
reason
falling
why
apart.
The game should only be halfway done right now. Not
Little G
7,
watching the pull
not
here, too.
66% of the
Sirion,
way
the only one to get
finished.
through with an overextend. He hasn't
That's
pulled
4
a
caps I'm
counter.
talking about, Tony.
Doesn't
If
want to
you
reveal his
listen.
position. Can he find a kill from the back of the map here to save the game?
I know what
He's
it
got to
is.
get some sort of a pull, bro.
I know that number.
He died. That's it, this game.
Yeah, that's-
Could he have not maybe pulled it back out elbow and then threw it somewhere baitable? He tried to like secure a kill while he was in the back of the base.
That was a flag relay race
I don't know.
being run right there. Absolutely crazy. 7-4 is the advantage for Legion Gaming after Origin and
Miss Lucid's custom settings. Yeah, he's playing Marathon. He's got like 300 people watching him. Maybe right now. I saw him playing earlier
all Legion Gaming needed.
on Twitch
Yeah,
at least.
blinking, you might miss it there. One of the fastest games we've had of the series, although the live fire earlier was a pretty quick one.
Do I have a
It's
group
100%
Discord?
fastest,
Need some
but when
people
no
who
one's even
communicate?
breaking 10 kills.
I have a Discord. I'll link it to you, or it might be through the YouTube. The issue is what, for bringing back Argyle, right, Tony? I wouldn't mind Argyle, honestly. I'm W guy. I don't have like there might be like a looking for players section of the Discord. And there are definitely like I think there are people in there who would be down to play with you. It's just not like what my Discord is aimed at. Like I don't really have like people trying to form teams, you know. It's like not that type of
Origin, and you look at games
community necessarily. But you might find people
team
who are down to play.
does get ran over, but I feel like what runs them over is the teamwork. Like I feel like it's
Casting
like,
and
you
typing,
can't
right?
have one player
And multitasking.
just go off.
And he's also eating a croissant breakfast sandwich.
expect to play like that.
You just can't see his left hand.
Takes
Oh
an
wait, no, I
entire
took it back.
team to be able to come up with the timing, push the lane, block the sights. Teamwork has to be on point. Comms has to be on point. There's like compounding interest, like so many things that have to add up in the right way in order to see a performance like that. So that's why I said, like, you know, the stats are nice, but I feel like what leads to that is good teamwork, good communication, and really playing for each other. So I feel like forget the stats in that one. Just give a real big shout out to everybody on Legion Gaming
Bro.
for executing like that.
This is the strat, okay, chat? If you guys are wondering, like, why do I gotta wait so long in matchmaking to play Halo, right? Like, you get tired of waiting in matchmaking. You're not committed enough, you know? Like, all you gotta do is play RuneScape in between matches, and you're never waiting for anything. He's cracked 24/7 because he's locked in a game, no matter whether he's waiting in the lobby.
3 are like combat, or all 6 of these are like.
Or in the
And
active
of course, everybody wants hands on the
lobby,
camera.
right?
Ooh,
Anyway,
Common though with the win. Common with the
Bro 2's got the strats. Take notes.
Lead down early, Legion with
You gotta
the
get
ball.
two games going simultaneously,
Look at that little shock handoff.
and then the wait won't feel like
You almost
anything.
thought it was gonna be the ball
Grinding the
for a
grind. He's
second,
never
but Common
non-stop, bro.
Gets cleaned up immediately. Takes the shot. Not able to find the headshot.
Just gotta gamify it.
Dearly.
People still play RuneScape.
There.
Royal 2 does,
He has
apparently.
3 kills to open it up, but Moggers, as you can see,
More than 11,
1
maybe.
kill
Oh yeah,
apiece.
yeah. I
Were
guess
able to
I don't
take
know
out
how
all
many
of
they
Legion
sign
Gaming.
up for, but they played multiple Slayers. Knows how to stay
Right, kid.
stimulated. Yeah.
The third one will take him down, but
I feel like, yeah.
decent kills
I don't
from
know.
him. Can they follow up with it? Ezzo was by himself, but Ezzo
Bro's
has some
gotta
help
be
from
stimmed.
across the map, and Ezzo lives
With the level
over
that he's
gold.
maintained for as long as he
Yeah,
has,
huge
you know.
double killer from Ezzo. Leaves little Gators as the
It's like
last
everything
player
else is just
alive.
no
He's
dopamine.
able to
Just there's got to be
avoid the
multiple games
conflict
going, you
and
know.
grapple to safety there, and that is going to stagger.
Once you've
Legion
experienced the
quite,
peaks of
you know,
Halo,
quite long
competitive
here.
Halo, nothing gives you
Allow
dopamine.
Moggers to start scoring.
25 points so far.
Hey,
from
there you go,
Moggers.
Tom.
I was like Uzi trying to join his teammate over in the gold side. Here's the call out as the weekend player over toward the gold stairs and really just tunnel visions him and chases him down. Teammates there for the cleanup. Morgan goes down as well. There's only one more player you have to deal with over in
Let's
gold,
go.
and that's Ezzo. But it looks like
Aimbot.
Ezzo just trying to stay alive. Meanwhile, Pain Bot
No
dropping
way.
some big subs.
No way.
Yeah, high Painbot.
Tried to lunge at him with a beatdown, it didn't come out.
Time, you got Moggers
Ezzo turns
cleaning
1 into
out
2.
gold. Some
They
nice
keep control of the
max
ball here in
damage
pipes. Ice Kid's
options
last
here
up,
going
though.
out of the squad. Ice Kid doing
Team
what
spawning
he can,
behind him in
play some
gold.
Defense here. Ball's still in.
The direction
gold,
to rotate
and
ball,
finally
and then
we'll
hopefully
see
a bait and
they like
switch.
to try to play
shot
some
in the
additional
back.
defense here, or maybe try to rotate this ball out.
Gonna find out right now here. He's steering down the gold side. Looks like this gonna be actually just played right out. Meanwhile, he felt like he needs to get this slay on calm. He
Oh.
can't let him sit over towards your battle that you're free. And
I mean, kind of respect it.
clearly,
He full whiffed a beatdown, and comment, I don't think beatdown, right? He stayed there shooting.
a massage? I don't know. I don't know.
A body
I don't know.
massage.
Maybe worried about zombies? The double tap? I don't know what that was. It definitely wasn't disrespectful.
Trying to help him with that lower back pain.
Right?
It's hard to tell sometimes, Tony, although I'd vote for BM in some of these cases. It is going to be Sirion who walks away now with this camo, something we've seen severely lacking here so far overall in this scrim. So it's now Sirion's
It's really just the
opportunity to
1v1, right? Like,
does get an
if you,
assist on one
like, dunk
player,
on
should
somebody
be
in a
able to
1v1,
spot
I get it.
all of these players now moving towards long haul.
You gotta think that has to be like some like
Or it's like
maximum,
it's
like,
a situation where like Ezra shouldn't have got a kill, but the guy fumbled, you know? He's choked. So just for
you're
choking,
down
he gets the
3 games in
teabag.
the series. Like the fact that you're
I'm doing good, Medichief. How you doing, man?
must
We're
have the team
Moggers.
decimated.
I mean, team right here on the right hand side, right? Ezra, Sirion, Ice Kid,
Dude,
Morgan.
you're
Morgan
down
is MMM.
series, But it's like, I'm sure they're probably thinking the same thing.
You've got
That's-
3 players who
that's
have
somebody's
like
head.
pro level placement, at least top 16 plus, right? Ezra, Sirion, Ice Kid have all placed top 16, I believe, at least once. Sirion maybe a little bit beyond that, but ultimately kind of in that like upper AM level, you know, still looking for opportunity to get on the right team. It's just kind of like a young guns, up and comer, you know, high quality AM scrim type situation. The players we might be watching in a couple years from now on the next Halo, depending on how things shake up and who gets better.
There's a player actually right behind him, Little Gators, and Common is trying to put himself in an angle to get a kill, but it looks like a trade goes down. Zuzi finds one over toward the pit, snaps onto the player onto bottom A, and this is just beautiful execution. Hold on, though. Ice Kid comes in with the movement, almost gets the best of Zuzi, but right now, Legion Gaming scoring.
Legion Gaming is scoring again, and let's go into a listen in with them to see how they battle back here in this round.
Love that.
Am I playing this?
2-5, 2-5. South to have 2 apple.
Top cross, one shot. Nice.
For sure, Jay. One of these days. Honestly, man, when the next Halo comes out, and if the game is doing well... Hold on, let's listen to this.
Hey, that.
Camo
One
15,
mid-bridge.
guys.
Camo jump at Ming. Ming.
But I think we'll be pretty cozy where we are, you know?
One shot.
He's bottom white, bottom white. Camo 10, Camo 10. They're gonna spawn A after that.
Backseat, Rocky, absolute. Backseat, Rocky,
One bottom white.
On the box.
One shot, Ming to white again. Ming to white again. Ice kid.
Yeah, could split long or...
I have camo. One C plat. C plat weak.
One shot in A, guys. One shot half wall. One shot half wall.
Nice.
Half wall's dead.
Long the glass. Trade him.
Two dead. One in blue to C plat. Blue to C plat.
Long the glass.
There's two, Chris.
I lived.
I'm trying to look for this long guy. He's sneaky, weak.
Sneaky.
I
can't see that.
I got him. Hey, that.
Minute and a half left, guys.
I can't get
Yeah, we fight A. We all
Maybe
fight A.
meta,
We all
you
fight
maybe,
A.
I don't know.
Mangler weak. Nice.
They went tower.
You're holding
My
map,
C
you know.
plat. My C plat. Yo,
Gold.
two bottom white stacks and gold. Bottom white stacks and gold. Mangler, camo jump.
One shot orange. There's 2. I can't. I'm dead probably.
You're probably gonna have to split, yeah.
Bottom tower, one shot. Sitting
Going.
But over a minute on the clock right now, Legion Gaming.
Seems like the comms are not aligned with what's on screen, maybe, right?
Mark is an important
I
part.
think, because like I'm hearing...
Now you have to
I think
panic.
the on-screen is delayed in comparison to the
You have to
comms or something like that, right?
Time. I think that's exactly
little bit weird.
what Legion Gaming are doing for Go Down.
Shyway tourney would be cool. But yeah, I just think, like, I'm so ready to bring max passion and excitement to Halo. We just need, like, you know, the new game and everybody else kind of motivated and grinding and scrims happening and just, like, dedicated competition and live streams. And, you know, I think we'd thrive in that world. I would love to be on a desk and commentate the game, you know, and I'll do what I can to be available for those opportunities, but as long as we've got like a relatively healthy esport with people practicing and stuff to work towards, like I'm bringing max passion with the streams, and I think we'll be pretty cozy the way we are. Been around long enough. I feel like we got a pretty good understanding of the storylines and like history for the players, and
the last opportunity for Legion to jump back in and
got a lot to kind of work with moving forward into the next Halo to really just feel well set up for the next Halo, you know?
Just near the end of this game, who comes out
just needs to come out.
seconds left to play. 2 dead for Legion Gaming. 2v4.
When you become a millionaire, you'll host a tourney? Perfect, Dark. I'm gonna hold you to it, bro.
Any out here. And
How
that
many
does it for
months?
round
We
number
thinking
1.
3 months out from millionaire? How long?
And to grab the ball to stop the timer from going down, drop an overkill. I mean, don't think he was getting out of
Sound like they're playing matchmaking? Low-key, yeah.
Moggers
Low-key.
taking a round number 1. And if I remember correctly, the strongholds that they really dominated, I believe that was on recharge as well, if I remember correctly. So maybe Moggers are big-time recharge enjoyers.
I think you're definitely right there. These guys love
Halo
to jump
8.
out in the middle of the map. You got a lot of
Thought it was Halo 7.
players here and people that just love to funnel into the action here, and it's paid off for them well in a few of these game types here. Ice Kid walking away with the camo to open this one up. Does get some early damage down, or taking some early damage, but will be able to re-challenge and find himself.
No.
Oh, I thought he was going to find himself too, but probably wishes he could have that one back.
Yeah, full commit for the kill. Didn't quite get it. Spawns are open and long. He's got a timer here, Sirion.
Can't stay
I think he's
alive.
aware of it
Buys
too.
some time
Nice
for Sirion
rotate.
to come off a spawn here was a bit of a nuisance.
He can't linger
but
in bottom mid too long. The way that he
eventually
just
Sirion
dipped out of that
rotates
fight
his ball
just in
back,
time
which
worked
with
out
battery
beautifully.
Side gets it into gold and is scoring first here for Moggers.
Sirion with ball, likely
Gotta
bring
get
it to
the ball
long
into
here.
Golden. As long as they keep this pressure and keep these players trapped over here towards C, should be able to accumulate a lot of time. Zuzi is going to be the one that makes it through, but gets spotted out here.
All right, Alex. Thank you for hanging out, bro.
Up the kill.
Have a great evening.
So once again, scoring. Morgan's
Might
found
pivot to
himself
play
a
the
shock
game after
rifle,
this.
and they basically got the
time
whole
is
map locked down.
What is
One thing we learned with the
9:45?
2v2s is
It's already
Morgan
9:45,
has a
all right.
Very good shock, and I wonder if that's going to translate ultimately into the fours here. As the first one goes in for the challenge, double melee. Common does make it over toward the Whirlpool side, but likely actually not to go in and chase.
I doubt
that
they'll do a
kill.
Halo
Once
5
again,
remake.
Moggers on the ball, on the rotation, and Common. The
Probably just
first
the
one to
trilogy
catch
campaigns.
The perfect headshot from Morgan.
Maybe Moist. I didn't realize it was
Yeah,
almost
the
10
comment
p.m.
Didn't challenge that earlier, but maybe probably should have, because Morgan is still putting this weapon to use.
Pretty
And you
free
gotta take your
tomorrow to do a
opportunities
long
to clear
stream.
These players when they exist. 2 shots left to work with as they're about to reach the 50-point mark.
Morgan cooking right now.
Make them count.
No play ball either. Even more
Morgan
time
just
here for
might have the
Moggers.
best shot rifle in the lobby, man. From what we've seen so far, especially in the
23
twos,
and
it
12.
was absolutely insane. Right now, shock is in his hands, but only one more burst to actually work with here. We can Uzi will survive. Common with the kill.
Playing up off a call out.
Shades go in to try to force
Timing
Ice
doesn't
Kid to
work in
play
his
this ball
favor.
off the map, but clearly the damage has been done. Moggers 63-0 run. Oh,
Huge
jeez.
run. Camo spawning now. No points on the board here.
Oh, no.
Quite yet for Legion. Little
Actually
Gators
works
will
out
be
for
able
him.
to escape with that
Spawns open an
camo.
A.
Can't tell if he was trying to grapple it or just G-slide away, but either way it works out. They're going to need a big run, though, with this camo. There's not a lot of time coming, room for error as we reach the final stretch here to really get a big deficit like 60 points overcome.
Batsmack was in. That's a whole lot of shots and no exit route for Little Gators.
And they still have 0.
Morgan's there for the double. Tries to sneak a sprint strafe in there, but even though Legion Gaming go 3 down, Uzi with the win. Trying to find out where Syrian coming from. He
Good
coming
evade.
from the Z side.
Couldn't get ball in the way,
over
though.
on the top glass, and Uzi goes down. Once again, more Moggers are scoring.
I mean, I'm
Yeah,
kind
you
of just
tell
here for the
Legion Gaming,
vibes,
they
man.
just
Like, if
haven't been able
Sirion
to get
pops off and
comfortable
makes some big
really
plays,
kind of
great.
Determine where some of these
The score is
spawns are
not.
coming from. And being at a huge
Very
deficit
meaningful
like
to
this,
me,
they
at least
know
not-
they can't
not
just get
today.
a few scrappy seconds here. They're going to need a big, long
I will say,
hole to cut into this lead.
Expecting a little bit more out of the
They haven't
GOAT,
been able
though.
to find it.
Currently 18 and
With
18.
that being said, 15 left to play. Common, no help. Might be
I know
able
he
to
can
find
bring
the
more to
skill,
this. They're
but
going to
doubt it'll
win the
be
game regardless, so.
enough to really make an impact here as they just can't get this going.
Does have the
here.
most ball time on his team.
11 more seconds. Legion Gaming.
Ooh,
got
Ice
a
Kid coming up with
single
2 big
one-hitter
kills,
named
final
Ice
11
Kid
seconds.
with the double,
They keep
and
grabbing
Uzi
ball,
has
but they
to
haven't
play
gotten a
his
single
ball out.
second. Like, how many times have they just kind of collected it, but somehow haven't? Not that it matters. They
Stops
just
the ball from being played off. You have to imagine his teammates are hopping on that eventually. But man, Ice Kid almost gets the over, but gets
No
the
ball
kills
times.
that
It's a perfect
matter.
round.
There's no chance.
Perfect
Legion Gaming
round.
Are hopping on this ball, and mind you, that was Ice
Frenzy
Kid
for
getting
Ice Kid.
icy with it.
31 and
killing
15.
Frenzy to end the game.
that was the POV to watch that game.
Yeah, not only that, but to take top frag in the lobby ends the game with a frenzy to drop 31 and keep the series contested 7-5 now.
How many games
Legion
they played?
in the lead, but another game where Moggers comes out and just wins in a really dominant fashion.
Wow.
19.3, 30 and 15,
Definitely
13
had,
assists for Morgan.
Just Ice Kid step it up big time there.
Teammates with
especially
the
when we're on
stats
his
in that
screen.
one.
And mind you, Morgan as well. And when Morgan had the shock, and even beforehand, he was stacking up kills left and right. Both of them will leave that game with over a 2.0 KD. And jeez, that's actually crazy. 18.3 KDA, 19.3 KDA is crazy out of them. But that's what you see when you're dealing with Ice Kid and Morgan, specifically on the map recharge. Looks like we have another strongholds coming at, and
Dark, I didn't see that part about me casting with Tony, but that'd be
Charge.
cool. Oh, you said 20 years. That's when it'll happen? Okay.
Moggers, well,
So when you have the money to put on a tournament.
Strongholds game look
I appreciate the vision, though, Dark.
as we saw them earlier.
Well, with the kind of momentum change, I think, or shift that we're seeing.
Hopefully
as
that's
well
not what
as,
it takes.
A significant amount of money on the line here for these final few games. I think we're definitely going to see Moggers continue to come out really strong. I think this scrim has kind of boded really well for them in figuring out, as
Yeah,
it is
definitely
a
shut 'em
pickup
down in
spot,
that one,
how
huh?
they want to approach some of these games.
Gotta be getting close to the end of
really,
this. They
it
played
was
at
a
least
common
3
theme,
Slayers, though.
I think that we're seeing so far where they
Should be a
need to
chaotic one,
alive in
Strongholds
specific
live fire.
scenarios depending on what's going on the map, especially around weapons and yaps.
Oh, we lost him.
Doing another game here. We see immediately Legion Gaming focus on shifting over two
They're
strongholds
gonna
over
lose
to them and
B, but
start
they should have
scoring
coverage for
early
camo
on.
unless that
We
snipe
see
has
that
an
a lot of
impact your
King of the
last
Hill as well
second.
when
Too
they
dead.
play
Hold
the
up.
hill early, but will the camouflage bring both of these teams there. It looks like
Common
Suzy
trades is on small
goes to
door.
teammate,
Snipe
goes
doesn't
down,
connect. They got one in C plat
wants to
too. Oh
snatch a
no.
Camo, at least get the burn. Not able to get it though.
Yeah, as you can see, Ezo now trying
Moggers
to
with an
find
early
kills, not
camo,
able
but
to clean
27
up
seconds
the
just off
Nest
capping
player
B off
there,
the open
but
strat.
Ice Kid is here to finish that off.
It's the power of playing out B
Yesterday,
off the
he
open
gets that
strat,
player
making
to
sure you
feel
get that out the
does,
way
but
early.
we're in no position to
So you can
clean
get
that
so much
up, and
time off
Suzy
of the
with a
B
big
capture.
challenge will put 3 dead for Moggers and continue scoring here for now for Legion.
44-0 run. Little Gators does have that quantum translocator down, and looks like they have some numbers advantage over Moggers. Would love to force them out of the A side. Morgan does find a weakened player, and if you miss a melee,
And so
Morgan
behind it
will
though,
make you pay.
just an endless stagger of kills.
He's got
Wins
the
his
sniper
fight at a
rifle, not
snipe.
able to make it count though.
Big
Turn up
1v1 in
and
C. Ice Kid. Oh, got
position
finessed by
changing
Common.
hands, though, but Common wins a
Sirion looking for the pickup on it.
1v1 battle as he drops off top tower to reset.
He's baiting with
kill
that maybe?
and
He
then
knows he's
take
tower
out.
still. Yep.
I think Ice Kid there. So great overall play. Sirion doing what he can to clean out towers. He's got
He's
3
putting
players
damage
in
on
front of
everything.
him.
Can't get a cleanup on a
Finds
kill.
himself in a tough spot.
Once again, Legion Gaming still scoring. It looks like
Xbox Showcase got you a bit hype for some good Halo Fest
Still
announcements.
3 down, go Moggers.
Co-op
They're
stream.
already scoring. Usually
I mean, I definitely plan to
start
play
working on the
campaign.
trip cap, and that's exactly what
I don't know
Legion
about
Gaming
co-op.
doing. Look at they
Who would I
expecting
play with?
the push over towards A.
Who should I play
Somebody
with?
was Suzy. He wasn't.
I think a solo
Sirion's
legendary
able to find
campaign
one, though.
run wouldn't
This
be
is gonna
a
stop
bad
that
idea.
bleeding a little bit, open up a pick
Co-ops
there,
are,
stop some of the
like,
pressure
solid content
that
too, though.
Legion was applying. And Sirion getting that kill in A allows him to just capture B for free as well. And while they may lose A, as long as they clear out C, they might be able to flip and start scoring.
I played it like way back at Halo
120
Fest.
seconds worth of time here for
I remember it
Legion.
feeling a lot like Halo
Common,
5,
very
but like the
sneaky
frames were
spot
kind
by
of low for it.
Sirion.
There's input
Spots
latency
him
and
out,
whatnot.
beat down go Legion
Very curious to
Gaming,
see how it
he
feels to
would
like aim and
love
shoot
top on C, but that's a free
all the weapons,
camouflage,
like the
seemingly
BR.
free that he has to hop on and
On my home
free
setup.
here in Halo Infinite.
Yeah, Sirion, he elects to go for that camo, but a
they
player
have not
ended
got a
up
single
flanking
second in
as
this one.
well as Zuzi, who did that flank, will be the one to escape with camo here as well. So 138-0.
Jesus.
Even with all these back and forth and trades, Legion
Yeah,
Gaming's just
completely
been a
different
little bit
result
too
than the
fast
previous
on the
game. Looking a lot more
rotations, and
comfortable in live
the
fire
contests,
stronghold.
They're going to get rewarded with snipe camo. And at this point in the game
Dead.
here, being trapped in A and being spawn sniped, could be
Bro, this guy's
another
disgusting
very
with
quick
snipe.
game, Tony.
Put a snipe in his hand, and he looks like a top caliber pro.
Camo sniper
Hitting
combo,
everything.
and
Oh my
everybody
God.
is feeling the pain right now. Uzi says these hands.
Sirion won his fight on the turbine somehow. Wow,
Somehow
he had
Sirion
that.
doesn't get cleaned up over
Yeah,
there
if he
towards
popped
camo
his face
there,
and then
or else I
turned,
would've said this game
killed
is
the other
over.
guy.
Somehow, finally, Zuzi goes down with that camo by the last member alive. I think
10 and 4 now for Zuzi. That was nasty.
So somehow, even with all that being said, Moggers is
Could have been
able
an
to
insane
break
clip,
out,
yeah.
Maybe
Like,
start
he literally had it.
scoring here, but with another reset.
If he
from
kills the guy, if he
Uzi,
kills Sirion turbine,
this is
he has an
gone
out
from
at
bad
screens
to
and he can
worse.
keep finessing.
So far, Moggers, they touched the double cap, but never scored with it. Legion Gaming looking for the
Gotta see like
250-0,
one bounce
and
back from
mind
Moggers
you,
at some point
if
here,
they're
right?
only playing 13 games.
No
this
way
is
to
the-
250-0.
This is the game breaker right here. This is the NBA Street dunking so hard you just bring down the rim, and it's a game breaker right now. It's
Yeah, this has turned into
wow.
a statement game, and I think you're right, Tony. With the what do we have? Like
Damn,
15
Sirion.
games total. I
We're
think
kind
this
of
is
just
the point
throwing
of
our
no return,
bodies around at this point.
for
Ezo
the
gets
series.
progress towards B, but is he
11
alone
kills
here? Like,
apiece
where is his
here. You
team?
can see very
Coming in
low
from Nest.
slaying game, but with 227
Big team fight here for B at
there's just
227.
been no opportunity for Moggers to do anything.
Orderling back and
Last
forth
alive
right
here,
now.
Uzi.
Uzi has Morgan one shot. He also has
Bro
Ice
is
Kid in
holding
front of
off
us.
the
He can't
2v1 while his
overcommit to
team
either
spawns and gets
one of
behind
them.
it. Now he's in
Uzi
their
does a
sight
great
lines. I
job.
like this rotation.
Utilizing that movement, stays alive. Now his teammate is involved.
Really good movement
and
around his
bolted
team
up.
there.
Double push and absolutely
They can't kill
melts
Uzi.
Morgan.
Oh my! Oh, he almost got that
There
too.
we- oh, I
Thought he was gonna finesse
thought
that.
it was there, but Heist Kid, all right, I see you.
A little too icy there. Somehow doesn't trade out that kill.
5. That was 4.
Exactly what
They got him on a
needed, but
stagger
any
right
chance
now.
of
Oh,
getting
what?
back
Did he
into this
split
one
there?
will
No way
allow
he
him to
spawned there.
Stop scoring onto C once again and somehow almost walk away with another trade, but a little bit too little there. 3, make that 4 members. You can see them all on your screen.
Jeez.
Legion Gaming wants to B control very hard here, and they do push
That
out
might be
and
it.
kill 2.
3
and I
dead.
think that might do it
BC
there.
control.
Ice Kid, last player alive,
Ice Kid
is
making a
about
play
to
for
run
C.
into 2 players
Teammate
waiting
spawns on
for
him.
here at C. And this is a hard spot to battle out of.
We fight out back tower together. Hold hands. They get flanked.
Towards C. It looks like Common spots Syrian. That's another 3 down. Is that all she wrote? I don't know if they have the time to spawn up and push a base at the same time, especially because the moment you
Common
come
put
up,
them in
you
the
have
pavement.
Common pelting you
Yeah.
with bullets, and with that,
Statement
that is
game
the
right there.
8th win for Legion Gaming.
That's 13 games.
I mean, what at one point could have been a 250-0 with the way things were looking. Legion Gaming just take back the strongholds and really just show that live fire is theirs.
Yeah, and another.
Games you smoke a team and trying to find out like the small little things that you did right that maybe you didn't even notice that you did right can be almost just as valuable. So I think you've ought to view that as well.
I think it's valuable also for just like a confidence boost, maybe for the team morale. Look at this game where we shit on everybody.
Stuck in a cycle loop of watching losses. And
watching
things
losses
getting
instead.
worse.
Right?
Sometimes it is best to just reinforce.
Bring the vibes
good
up.
behavior or good habits or kind of knowing what exactly was the reason why this game was so easy or we were able to win by so much.
42 skulls for campaign evolved in a
Here we go,
remix
King
mode.
to
My
Hill
bad,
on
meta. But
Vegan
yeah,
Seed.
I heard about that.
Ezo.
New trailer coming out.
Let's
Another
start off
trailer
with the big
tomorrow.
time flank. Love that.
Lots of
Find
stuff in
two one-shot
CE3
players
apparently
and
to
enjoy
do in
every
C3. Okay.
Last bit of all the free
CE3.
damage as 4 down. Go
Right.
Legion 2 in exchange for.
Are they actually dropping trailers throughout the week? Because they just dropped one today, right? Or yesterday? Yesterday.
Coming off of spawn here.
They got another one coming.
It's Moggers and Hill. Snipers just spawned as well.
Mental is everything in gaming?
And we've seen exactly
Yeah,
what he's been able
I mean,
to
in
do
life.
so far in the kill feed.
In
Connects
life,
on
man.
1, make it a double kill.
Mentality is
And
everything.
take a peek at what Morgan is going to be doing this game again as he's sitting at 4 already.
Reality is as you see it.
He's already started with 1. That's Zuzi, the first one to go down. 3 down, go Legion, and big time shots, big time.
Yeah, I
damage.
think confidence
Cleanup
is such a
in,
huge
and Legion Gaming continue to get punished. Meanwhile, Moggers
and like
continue
difficult
take
to
advantage.
explain kind of
Yeah,
factor
you can see
behind
Morgan. He's
pro
playing
player
both
performance.
sides of the map and looking for spawners constantly here. We're back to the saying, head on a swivel here, looking for anything he can find, especially these freebies. Still got shock rifle, 2 players in front of him, not able to connect on that one, but they are only a second from capping this first hill.
Cooked.
Ooh, Uzi though. He's gonna make sure that last second is the hardest one. Syrian. So great damage, great jiggle peek.
Making him
and
tweak kind of
Syrian
with those
wins the
peaks,
fight
right? He's
because
not even
of
really
it,
shooting
and that
back.
might
He's just so
be
tight to the
all
wall.
they
The guy
needed.
thinks
They
he has an
hop
opportunity,
in,
but he
and
doesn't.
That's a 1-0 lead coming in from Moggers.
Good rotation.
huge
Slide
kill,
off
huge
into G
game so
slide.
far
Follow
for
up on little
Morgan.
gators. Might die the
Sitting
way
at
out.
6,
Morgan
Ezo's
watching now,
got
hopefully.
5.
Yep.
Great
Bait
early
and switch.
starts. Shock rifle out of ammo. They know where the pressure's going to be
Pre-firing.
coming from here from Legion once again.
Grenade.
Nice grenade from Syrian. Fighting 2 battles, but they do go
He's got a lot of flexibility as a player. He's definitely doing all the moves, you know, but
well, and now we're going to see what Legion
Sometimes
can do.
situations just kind of
Having
winnable.
Control, having scoring position. Will he be able to kind of run through this one?
Morgan with the cross map shots. Gonna continue to try to find the angle over from the red jail side, but takes a lot of damage.
We're focused on
more than
different things.
expected.
Ice Kid cleans
Teammates
up his
still
on
have
Gators,
back.
but Morgan's left
Back-to-back
alone for
kills.
his damage.
Eventually, the nade
Here comes
takes him
Ezzo, though.
out, but eventually, Kama gets backsmacked. Uzi now by himself. And
Syrian not in
and he
position to play up
thrives.
off this.
He thrives by
Nice
himself.
5. Holy.
Beautiful shots from Syrian. Picks up the perfect to take down Zuzi.
Fastest 5 you could have
Gonna be
hoped
the
for.
first one over here to contest the hill. He does get the player out. Which is basically all he needs to do in this scenario. He's on the hunt, but I don't think he knows he jumped over his head.
Oh. Tries to use the drop down to offset his reticle, make a miss.
Another back smack. This time it was Ezzo. Morgan doing a great job of keeping that height advantage, pelting Zuzi with bullets, and then right
You gonna
back
beat
over
down here?
toward
No.
the blue side. You know that they're pushing through. Now Morgan has to stay alive, though. High IQ play, get right over towards the mid, let your teammates watch your back, and Morgan just playing this masterfully at the moment. Can they finish the hill with this?
Yeah, you can see a lot of ring around the rosy action going on here. Back towards elbow.
Got the kill though.
Zuzi grabs himself 1 kill. A bit surprising, was in a tough spot, but walks away with the best scenario he could. Morgan, he's done at least 3 laps around here, but finally finds Zuzi now as well, and will clean that up. The longer this goes on, the better, though. They've got a significant portion of this hill capped.
Ice Kid with a good,
They already
well-timed
have a lead in the game.
support.
The more time off the
Should be hill
clock
time here.
as you reach a 2-0 lead, the more options and position
2,
you
not
have
quite.
to how you want to approach the rest of the game.
2v2 right now.
Deficit, they're focusing more on the slaying and making sure they clear that hill first before ultimately getting into themselves. And like I said, you have the lead. It's not a really problematic strategy out of Moggers. Meanwhile, Zuzi
Nice.
with the shots that matter.
It's just a brawl,
Cleanup
bro.
comes in real quick. Syrian answers right back, and Common
One
would
trade
love to
after
get that
another.
kill when he's able to do so. Drifts around the corner as Legion Gaming wastes no time hopping back in the hill.
And to get back in the hill, but the aggression's coming in very
Can
quickly.
you G-slide out of
Common
this, or
and,
just milk,
the rest of
jump?
Legion
Yeah.
get taken, no shields. They're doing their best to survive, and Morgan cleans up 1, and that's going to be 3 dead. The hill already halfway captured. If Zuzi gets killed here, I think that's going to be a 2-0 lead Moggers.
Oh.
Close to it, and meanwhile, Legion Gaming spawning far away from that hill, so after
Hitting a
match,
bottom mid
Moggers
fast.
should be able to sneak this through. Although 2 players go right through the middle, actually, and melt the hill player from Moggers. Because of that, Legion find
least
themselves
you got
in
the
the
trade.
hill. They're not giving up just yet. In fact, it's Moggers that momentarily go 3 down. While Zuzi finds some damage from across the map.
Oh, maybe we spoke too soon because
EXP wins the fight. Holy.
Syrian going down pretty early and nobody in position to clean this one up.
3v3 here.
Not a lot of time here for either hill. Whoever gets the next round of slays should take this hill.
Morgan might get pinched by Common, coming in with a bait and switch to clean him up.
Clean up his
Cleaned up by Ezzo, though. He's got good awareness here,
Ezzo
watching
turns
the
to
fight.
2.
He's
Nice
alone,
little
though.
Double out of him.
He's got a
However,
delay somehow, keep him
still
out the
gotta
hill.
deal with Uzi, a tough kill, a great
Grapple.
nade. Ezzo out of the play for just a second.
Does he go for something
Legion Gaming
chaotic?
looking
He's got
for
to
the
time
spawners,
it with
the
his
same
team's
for Moggers.
approach.
We're now pushing heavily
Wait for
over
his team to do
towards
something
the red
aggro.
side. A perfect distraction, keeping them out of the
Uh-oh,
hill.
they come from behind
Loving
now.
the way he's playing it.
So much damage and so close to a trade, but not able to clean up that kill. However, 3 dead for Legion
be
Gaming.
the hill.
Gators, his last player bottom center, will also get cleaned up. That's going to put a 2-0 lead now for Moggers in this game with vision on these new spawners.
Syrian also on 10 cents.
Shock was out.
Not quite
but
max
Suzy
like
finds
last
one
shot. I
play
think it's like
about
1,
weak,
10,
gets
10,
a
something like that.
double onto Ezzo.
You can see it
Well
there, though.
played by Zuzi. Teammates feeding off of that as well. It was a momentary 3 down, and Suzy, want to make sure that nobody's on the flank. Gets that information.
Nice.
Gets yet another kill. Zuzi heating up.
Oh, and a good flanks come in as well. They put 4 dead for Moggers again. Only a minute left to play in this game, but if you 100-0 this hill, that's still plenty of time to work with as you rotate. I think the hill goes back to red big doors after.
Oh, yeah.
Common doing what he can. Loses the Pib to Ice Kid. That's going to put 2 dead for Legion, and this could be what Moggers needs to really kind of make time the main issue.
Crazy that this is still hill control.
Right. Still scoring.
Yeah, sitting on that upper ledge.
Uzi sees Morgan and Ice Kid trying to push from the blue to the yellow side. Oh,
4v2.
Uzi with the melee, Syrian with the win. Common with the fadeaway 5 shot. Legion Gaming close to putting their first on the board. Time winding down, but ain't out of it just yet.
Nice damage here by Common.
Goes for the ego challenge, respect
Stay
it.
alive. Almost
Only
able
way
to
he
get
stays
boots
up.
in the hill there with that grapple, but does get cleaned up. Only 37 seconds left to play, so they're definitely going to have to fight from the hill
Morgan with a
here.
big trade. Little Gator's the only one
Gators
alive.
with
30
the
seconds
kill.
left.
It's
It's
gonna
looking
be
rough
huge,
for Legion.
but not sure it's going to be enough.
Yeah. They've done enough here. Should be a Moggers dub.
23 seconds.
Probably get the cap and
Moggers
then
just have to keep you
gotta
out
perfectly
of the
play the
hill
double door
for
hill.
Just that time. Legion Gaming should be able to finish this hill, but like you said, moving over toward the red side, Moggers catch himself on the opposite side of the map. Zuzi keeping them distracted,
kept
but
them busy.
eventually ran over. Can Moggers get him out of the hill for less than 20 seconds? They step out, but they're still surrounding it.
Yeah, this is going to be a tough battle there. Big Pivs.
I don't know how they clutch it up. 2v1 right now. Morgan dies to Zuzi. It's a weird stagger. They got to cut it. They have time to wait and hit this out, or they're going to hit it on one at a time. This could get kind of... They could save it if they don't properly push this out. Everybody's hitting
As
it.
they're approaching the mid-map,
They're going for an extra
Ice
long
Kid already
rotation.
finds himself
Extra
over
long
towards the big
rotation.
door, and that
Coming up from
lead,
bottom mid
that
right now.
kill
8 seconds.
Gets him out for just a couple of seconds, but it's not enough.
Where's the flank? Here it is.
Zuzi scoring.
Syrian from behind, catching Zuzi
Shots
off
going
guard.
in, he's down to 1 shot.
5 seconds.
Every time he step out of the hill is another second
gonna
winding
cap it.
down.
They're going to get it.
Stop.
4 seconds left. They're going to save it.
Are about to
cap it.
tie things up into a piece. It'll be a next cap win
Wow,
situation.
no ice.
Wow, there was so little
In
time
efforts
left on
to,
the clock.
yeah, mix
There were
up their
so many
approach, they went
options
for, like, a
how Moggers
full
wanted to play, but it seemed like they
route
started to
around
get
the
a little
map,
bit
but
desperate, trying
did
to
not
force
work.
the win a little bit too hard and missed the timings here. As Morgan
Yeah.
gets cleaned up, game's tied,
I
so
don't know.
the clock is completely eliminated from the equation. Ice Kid not sure where this player is. Finally, 2 dead for each team. Moggers will get into the hill to try to fight this out, but it looks like they're going to lose the
3v2,
engagement.
grapple up here. Uzi dies.
Shock doesn't
Shock
take him
for
out.
Syrian,
In fact-
grapple for
in fact,
Syrian.
Syrian gets the shock. Still has some ammo here. 2v2 scenario. Little Gator spawns right
Oh,
in
now
front
he's
of
dead.
Syrian, but shots in the back, courtesy of Common.
Yeah, our
drive
team-
him
his
out.
team maybe
Common's
not
down to
watching
1
that
shot,
door
but there's
behind
2
him.
more players in
Caught
front
off
of him.
guard, thought his team had that
Somehow
angle.
Threads the needle with that grenade and wants to go in for a red jail flank. It looks like Little Gators is ready for that as well. Oh.
2v2.
Just crazy back and forth action there. Nice grenades from players. Melee battles are closed. Shock's been involved here in a major way. Another shock.
See with the cleanup.
Headshot from Syrian.
Ice, hit it.
To kill that player.
Cleans up Little Gators. Poorly staggered. Hit the beatdown, maybe.
He gets another one.
Was he
weak.
dead here
That's
too?
3 dead for both teams.
It's looking like a Moggers dub.
He has time to push on this.
By the time he gets here, his team's going to pinch from the front. I like this collapse.
Common's
Gotta
there.
step in the hill.
That's 1. Maybe 2. No.
I think he had to go for the
They had to
back
fight
stack
for
and
it, but they
jump
got it
on
in the
that one.
end.
I think that was his only play. You may not even throwing an aid just because you had to move so fast. Like
I think his decision to rotate the way that he did, though, timed nicely with his teammates who spawned behind him to just hit the more direct routes so that they hit different angles at the same
I
time.
did not know he was there.
Yeah.
It was a great flank, though. That was definitely the best play to make.
Yeah, it was good.
one lead, but also getting the sniper.
That little
in the
guitar
hands of
riff.
Ice's kid in the lobby. However, again,
hot.
crossing
I
the
like that.
street without looking both ways, they'll make it pay every time.
Yeah, Zuzi picks up that sniper, puts it to use immediately as well, connecting on the first headshot onto Sirion there. Does get rewarded with camo on top of that, and the Slayer games have just
I don't know.
boded very
Meta.
well for
Oh, you're right.
Moggers
It
in
is.
the script.
Wait, who is Jafet Meza? The Jafet Meza music.
Beautifully played. Oh my gosh. No. Zuzi with a nasty double kill, but he ain't getting the triple. He does get his shields back.
Does he remake
And him just
other
staying
Halo
alive
music or
and
something?
allowing his teammates to get involved.
This is
and get
part
the
of a
kill
larger
is
playlist.
absolutely huge.
It's a holy threads and needles.
That's a killing spree. Are you kidding me?
And he just
you coming
peeked
back
a
with
little bit
heat.
to the right, the lineup, that headshot as well. So great movement.
Been here for
and
5 minutes. Reset the
recognition
search.
of
Maybe
different
that'll help.
lines of sight that exist here. Pushes the nest, gets some
Yeah,
solid
that
ammo,
wait time is
damage
always a
with this
lie.
camo here on
They don't
these two
really
players
know,
over
you know.
towards B. And a quick 12-7 lead here. Zuzi sitting at 6.
You might get an instant
1
game. You
already.
might be waiting a long time.
Yeah, note to self, don't let Morgan get the shock. Don't let Zuzi get the S7. Bad things will happen.
Plays
no matter
during the
what
Arc
happens
mission
there.
in Halo
While
3.
cleanup is
You're
there
right. So
early,
there's
Zuzi
multiple songs.
still
That's
filling
one of them.
himself, even with the bandit, no ammo left
That plays
in
during
the sniper
the
right
Arc
now,
mission.
but everybody taking damage on the map if you're glowing
Loads
red
of Halo music
and your
remakes.
name is
Definitely something.
Moggers.
I will
Super
definitely
dead
check
for
it out.
Moggers
Yeah.
again here, and with so much help for these players, they could definitely elect to play a little aggressive.
Always
in
looking
this
for
scenario.
new
Sirion
Halo music
gonna get
remixes
caught
and
off guard
whatnot.
over here by Zuzi
Hopefully
towards
not
tower.
copyright,
He may
but
find himself
we'll see.
two, but loses the battle to Ezo.
Little Gator's gonna fly his way over toward Nest. Two different players spotted him over on the far side, but looks like they're not gonna actually chase him out. In fact, Little Gators somehow might end up getting around them. Green gun charged up, camouflage.
No
In
way.
his sights, that green gun nowhere near.
Did he do
close
something to finesse him,
connect
bro?
here.
Shot
Meanwhile,
completely
Uzi
wide with that.
Snatches up camo.
Like a last second
ends
backstep
up
or
getting
something.
it burnt right away, but 22-15, still the lead for Legion Gaming.
Might be a bit of a comeback
16,
opportunity with
new
Sniper coming up.
in 10. Sirion on the high.
Working together to get the kills here.
That makes
Kedor.
3 dead for Legion.
5 seconds to snipe. Spawns open
Starting
in
to
B.
cut into this deficit
Yep,
again
all
here,
spawning B
making
here.
it only 5. They can get new sniper rifle control. This is a moment in the game where they really kind of
Good awareness to play up a back tower.
Got blown out, that they really kind of start to fall apart. So this is their chance to
Full comeback
prove that
opportunity.
They can kind of maintain the pace and control and kind of dictate how the game gets played out.
3 kills between them, but
Trying to
when
follow up with
Sirion
Morgan,
has the
but-
sniper in hands, you know that anything
Nice.
is possible.
Ice Kid ends up dying solo though.
including ripping Common's head off to bring him back within 4 tower control. Still
We're
being
cooking
held.
now.
Gators
Peels
2
one.
for 2 so far with this snipe. And 5 bullets to work with here. Common has come off a spawn.
B
but
is
the way
open here
things are
too. Should be
going,
thinking
he
about
pokes
it.
his head, he can be going right back.
Oh, still
So
traded it, though.
Uzi gets involved, and even
But
he
not
gets
ideal
traded out.
losing that snipe.
Yeah, great
Looking
trade
good
by
with it, though.
Sirion, but does get caught
Very
off
clean,
guard
very
by
clean.
Zuzi
Hit
there
every
and
bullet.
cleaned up. It brings the game within
Uzi on top of
1,
snipe. Still
but it
4
could
shots
cost
in it.
the
Wait,
sniper
Ezo
a
has it. Take it
chance,
back.
but
The
it
no
is
scope to the
over
face.
Ezo, who connects on 1. Almost finds a nest.
Nothing but
double,
brains.
Still finds one.
He is
Anyway,
cooking. The pinch on all sides of
and
B.
this
Little
is
Gators
how
can't do
those
anything.
staggered
Spawns in
spawns
turbine.
start happening. Last
Slightly
players
off
towards
with the
screen,
timing and got
finding
cooked
that
on
kill
screens.
is huge. That's going to completely change
Into a triple
everything.
for Zuzi.
They had 4 dead for
Over!
a moment.
No, the
Somehow
reload.
Zuzi should have gotten overkill.
They're spawning
He didn't have
right
to
back, though.
reload, and just like that, what looked like
Back and
Moggers
forth
about
game
to
of
take
Slayer.
a lead is back in Legion's favor.
So many
I can't tell
almost
these are some of the
overs
best
in the
players
scrim,
the world, or
just
if
like
this
that,
lobby
where they
was
had
blessed
the
by
free kill.
gods.
Reload, or they do something.
Everybody's making plays right now.
Ooh, nice.
Finally, I think that's the first miss that we've seen all game here as Legion 33-32, and the play gets called from Little Gators. Join me on this double push over on the sandbag side, and Comet is there. Little Gators with the cleanup. Morgan, though, gets involved. Not sure they expected Morgan on the flank.
Ooh.
Yeah, I mean, I think all 4 people from both teams just got involved in this action. Ezo somehow walked away with another kill. Doing his best to dodge these.
Pro should be looking at
grenades.
Sirion.
If Cam
Hands
comes up
down,
in a few
hands down,
seconds,
the
I'd like
top
to see them play a little
prospect.
bit
Yeah,
here
he's up
towards
there for
A
sure.
And maybe Tower, try to force Legion to be trapped towards B.
You'd think he would be like the wild card addition to your pro team that you want to have.
That allows Little Gators and crew to push through, get camo, and put 4
I don't know.
dead. And Tony, we definitely seen this story here before.
I could understand like him jumping straight to phase maybe was a crazy decision, but there's so many other pro teams that I think would benefit.
Side, and little Gators get spotted out, looking for the ninja. Taken out. 41-38 though. Somehow Legion Gaming stalled onto a lead. Somehow Morgan rips a huge kill in the clutch to bring them back within 2.
Just a 2-game,
I think
2-kill game.
Gators might have gone for a little bit too much of a.
It's the sticky doesn't hit the sticky.
It could come back to
max damage on the guy. Can't clean it up though. Uzi coming out with 2.
Double kill from Uzi. Some of that fear may have just been
double hit, no snipe. Good looks. Very quick pivot
players
off of it though. Uzi with his life. Little Gator's gonna get dropped down by 2. Snipe control. Moggers. Moggers with the snipe, bro.
Also going down here. You're back within 1.
Ezo 16 and 7, yeah. And Z has the snipe.
The snipe in the hands.
Game in his hands right here.
Is so important.
Just tried playing Infinite. Servers felt terrible. Just me or anyone else?
Well, last time he had the sniper in his hands, he absolutely went off.
Depends on where you live and what your
and
ping
now
is.
his opportunity to do so in the clutch. His team needs him.
Servers typically feel okay for me.
Looking to see what he can find. He
the game is very unpredictable online sometimes.
Looking for the free kills, but I don't think Legion's going to give them anything here.
They're all camping corners.
Well, I mean, the one thing is Legion Gaming can't play the time. I mean, over 5 minutes on the
Who's
clock.
Who's going to be the scapegoat? Sirion needs somebody to, like, open up a play. Zuzi dies? 4v3?
If you want the smoke, it looks like they got it for you. Some way, somehow, Moggers find the first pick.
Back B for sure.
Common. Cross-map shots from green, but now Moggers know where you're at, and you know they're going to focus on it. What? Uzi and Suzy with back-to-back kills. The no-scope connects.
As long as he still has snipe, there's an opportunity. 45 all. Not going to hit the body. Uzi with the finesse. He's getting doubled. And then gets cleaned up. Wow. Holy. I don't know how he could have been more of an impact with the snipe. Like, there was definitely a way he could have had more of an impact. With like the position that he chose or angle.
Ties it up at 47 with Camo coming up. I'm not sure it's going
Ezo might be able to save it though.
But Ezo
49, 48 needs 2.
kills here.
They're gonna be on Camo. Bait it, bait it, bait it, bait it.
Just
the snipe's not out for Camo.
Suzy might have gotten away with the camouflage.
The fact that he didn't have the snipe out for Camo, bro.
In the hands of Ezo.
Wow.
Suzy
hey Dylan, how you doing, man? Welcome.
He doesn't even need it.
Yeah, Choke just seemed like choky from I don't know, multiple players there.
Before the game slows down.
Like obviously we got the cheats. I can see the guy behind the wall jumping up on the Camo platform, but that's the moment you want to snipe out, you'd think.
These slayers, which is awesome to see.
If you're gonna save the game, the sniper's the only way.
The closest one we've had so far, but still not enough for Moggers to come out and take that win. Ezo 19.
We're GGing off that. We're GGing off that.
4.
Ezo finds the sniper rifle
from green, but now Moggers know where you're at, and you know that it looks like they got it for you some way somehow.
I wonder if like in a moment like this, like they identify Sirion's location with sniper, and that helps them better play up on their lanes on the map, knowing they're not going to be like attacked immediately, right?
Moggers find the first pick.
Just like Common sees Sirion with snipe, and then Sirion backs up into the back corner of A. And they play out on the map and like kind of catch the rest of the team off guard.
Shots from green, but now Moggers know where you're at, and you know they're gonna focus on it.
Yeah, like once they get the info that they need, it gives them the confidence to play up. And then Sirion's just like absent for the moment of the collapse.
Suzy with back-to-back kills. The no scope connects.
I don't know. It's unfortunate.
gets the kill.
Shots from green.
And then what's the correct play?
If you want the smoke, it looks like they got it for you some way, somehow.
Could they not have played more confidently off this one kill with an nade?
But what they can do is...
Ezo gets a stray kill on Zuzi. Like, how are we not just, like, running it down a little bit? You know, like, maybe if they played more confidently off this one stagger right here. You have an 8-second window. Play up on the guys we know are at B.
Is force... Moggers.
Sirion just needs teammates in front of him doing crazy shit that he can take advantage of with snipes. That's all, right? Like, they needed to, like, play up on their info or on their advantage in this one moment, maybe, right? Either way,
down to the final hills.
Thank you to Straight Rippin, right? It's entertaining to get any sort of Halo Scrim content, and these guys are very high level still. A little bit more chaotic than your typical, like, pro Scrim, but that can make it exciting.
So, it's always
good to see Straight Rippin coming out and supporting the scene.
You know, obviously, We had a lot of fun. It was absolutely incredible. I'm sure you guys did at home as well. Thank you guys for stopping by. But at the end of the day,
Viewers though, he's got 500 followers. He's just cooking. Cool. Got the thumbnail done up in advance. You know, we're going live early. They didn't have, yeah, maybe they themselves didn't have that kind of notice, is what I was thinking. Yeah, like that's the only thing I could think of. Kind of kind of chill vibes, nothing crazy. It just seems really common in this community, not gonna lie. What the lack of like marketing stuff in general, yeah. Even myself included. I know, grief. I don't know. I wanna, I wanna watch this stuff and get excited about it, so I'm whatever we can do to like make that happen, but send it. Yeah, Mailman's great. He's cracked to the game on M&K. I saw him playing controller. I don't know if I can speak for his controller ability, but it looks like he's on M&K and they're doing some AM scrims right now. Sweaty lobby. Give the man some love. Been lurking for the last hour. No problem, Thread Seeker. GG's, man. Thank you for hanging out, brother. A Reddit mega thread? Yeah, that plus like a schedule of sorts. Like Twitter is a good place for that stuff. And then I'll as long as I know in advance, even a couple days in advance, and then we can talk about it. Be like, oh, and by the way, we got the straight Rippin scrim Tuesday night. It's gonna be kind of heat. Sirion's playing. You know, we got I don't know. We could set it up somehow.
That one's glass. Stack's dead.
All right, chat. I'm gonna send 57 of you beautiful people over to Mailman. Be kind in the chat. I don't know if he's going to be able to interact with anybody because he's pretty locked in right now. But I'll see you likely tomorrow. Tomorrow I should be live earlier. Hopefully we got something to do tomorrow that's entertaining. We need big news in Halo, you know? That or we're just hardcore grinding, or I'm trying to do like a live commentary ranked grind or something like that. Grieve! Damn good Halo! Did you select Snakebite and then just send him the sub? Thank you, Grieve. Send it to the Halo King right there. Let's go. Welcome Snakebite if he's lurking.
Oh, what the dude?
I'll see you, Physionic. Sounds good.
Absolute. Peeking out.
All right, guys. Have a good evening. Thank you, Grief.
On the
Appreciate it, bro. See you guys tomorrow.
He's full now. Still top right. One up bridge. One guy's one shot. One's on. Nice. Yo, no way, Shyway with the raid, bro.